From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ show. Happy Wednesday. Oh man, that's actually kind of Tuesday mentally, just kind of nice. Only got to fire through 3 more days. It's going to be a big week too. I know everybody's going crazy. You know, Martin County School's already out. Palm Beach County School is done the end of this week, but I think they've got pretty much a dial-it-in day on Thursday. And then Friday, I don't think they have school at all.
Oh, that's awesome.
At least my son does not. At least so he tells me.
I was talking to one of the other DJs in the DJ kitchen.
Okay.
And his kid, they already took their finals. They already took all their, exams. They're done. All their grades are in. But now they're just, sitting in the class, and the teacher looked at the few kids that showed up, and she's like, why are you here?
What? Really?
One of them was his kid.
Yeah.
And the teacher told him, why are you here?
Gosh, isn't that the best, though, when you just have those dial-it-in days, like the why are you here days?
Oh, those are the days I'd be sleeping in.
Oh, my goodness.
I wouldn't be going either.
Yeah. So it's pretty much about over. It's all pretty much said and done. Just kind of going through the motions. That's about it. Not the KVJ show, though. We're still on it. We're here, and we're on your YouTube. Go and look for us at the KVJ show.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was.
Jaybird, what you got on your mind today?
Well, I got some friends who are already complaining about how much money the camp is going to be for their kids they're going to. I got one friend of mine sending his kid to magic camp.
Magic camp.
I looked into it, kind of creepy.
It makes your money disappear.
It does make your money disappear. That's looking like that's about $350 a week.
Ooh, yeah.
If
It's not cheap.
If it's the one I'm looking at, and then I've got another buddy who's sending 2 kids to space camp, and that is not cheap.
Yeah, it's crazy. My wife was talking about that. We walked by a place that used to have tennis courts, and she's like, oh, they're gone. And then she commented, yeah, Cannon used to go to tennis camp there, and she said that camp was $500 a week.
What?
I looked up another. This says right here for space camp, $695 for a 5-day tuition.
That's crazy.
$695?
I'm looking at the website.
Is that a sleepaway camp?
It would have to be, right?
Not necessarily.
No, you're right. Programs run from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Yeah.
But you get lunch.
Wow.
9 to 3. They don't even keep them from 9 to 5.
Okay, but without the money, let's stop talking about the money. How fun would it be to go to space camp as an adult? Is this thing on? Hello, guys?
I don't
Virginia?
know. That's not really
the
my...
person who doesn't really like NASA?
I don't really get down with space, bruh.
If it was free and we were all there together,
Yeah.
You don't think that'd be fun?
Day 2, I'm already bored.
I'm thinking hour 2.
There was a movie back in the day called Space Camp. I loved it as a kid.
Yeah.
And they made it look so fun.
Right, yeah.
You think Space Camp's boring in real life?
I think there are definitely kids that would love it. I'm not one of them.
Okay, all right.
I think there's totally a place for space. I get it.
Magic Camp?
Magic Camp Rocco
Yeah.
would be so down with Magic Camp.
There's a lot of magic camps out there. The one my friend was talking about, they were saying it was $350 a week. But I think you get a wand for free.
A free wand.
It's plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. In fact, it is kind of interesting to see how many different camps are out there and how much they cost. I know there have been cooking camps. Those are popular. Virginia, your kids have gone to cooking camps, haven't they?
Yes, Magnolia did cooking camp for many, many years, and now she can make food.
Okay.
That's good.
I can tell her, go downstairs and make your mom like some gourmet eggs and this and that, and she can do it. She can
Okay, so you feel like
fully
that was
function.
money well spent then?
Absolutely, she can bake. Yeah, she can get down in the kitchen. That was an investment that I think was worth it.
Believe it or not, it's very tricky to cook an egg. Tougher than you might think. There's
Yes.
a lot of techniques out there, Kev.
Okay.
It's all about the butter.
Cooking eggs. Okay, how about the butter?
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Camp that I'm
Yeah.
never going to.
It's so funny that you bring up camp because, at Panda's work, the boss had an idea that he wanted to do a few weeks of summer camp. So Panda has to be a summer camp counselor this summer.
Oh, no.
Yes. It's a kids broadcast journalism camp. And
Okay.
so literally Panda has to run the summer camp. I'm like, ooh, babe, you're going to need to.
Look, I used to help run a baseball camp at outside 5 days a week for the entire summer. And
That sounds awful.
It took a lot out of a person's spirit. I never met so many adults that drank as hard as these baseball instructors did on Friday.
Panda doesn't drink. He might be drinking this summer. Once you deal with kids all day long, which he's never done in his life.
It's a
Not
lot.
on this level.
No, it's a lot.
Run a summer camp?
It's a lot, man.
So are they charging for this camp at your husband's work, Virginia?
Yeah, they created a whole program. It's like a whole immersive broadcast journalism camp where kids learn how to podcast, work in TV, work the camera, work the microphone, like a whole thing.
They've had schools like that, and they charge a lot for tuition. So does your husband make some extra scratch?
He just makes what he normally makes.
Okay, so he's got added responsibility
Yes.
for the same amount of pay.
Well, he has shifting responsibility. Now he goes from doing all of his normal stuff for his job to being a camp counselor.
It takes a lot out of you. At least it's indoors, though.
True, but kids.
He is going to be broken.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
He's never worked with kids on this level. I think it's going to be fascinating.
Okay. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
So, talking about all this space and stuff like that, you know, that space thing at the Kravis starts next week, and Rocco is super excited about it because it's the VR space experience at the Kravis Center. If you're thinking about doing it, I'm actually going to take Rocco to preview it over the weekend. We're going to see it before it's actually available to the public. It's available on Monday, but it sounds like a pretty cool thing to go and do an experience. You get the whole VR, like you are in space.
I don't know if you guys have experienced or done or delved in the world of the VR.
No.
It is so much fun. My neighbor has one, and I told you about how I was in nature, and a ram came up to me and was sitting by me, and it was buffaloes, and it looked so realistic, as if I was on some kind of prairie in Montana or wherever rams live at.
Yeah, it's pretty advanced what they do with these VR headsets.
It was nice. They're only going to get better.
Yes, they are.
They look pretty cool. They got a really neat commercial. It's a bunch of old dudes, and these kids give them the VR headsets, and I think they're old veteran buddies from the war together, and they strap them on, and then they're young, and they're in fighter jets again.
Aww.
Yeah, I actually think there's some work to be done with mental health issues in VR. I think there's some really cool things that could help out.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we started using this technology for good. I mean, it's taken us a while, so.
Yeah, instead of like adult content, which is what I've seen a lot of VR, I'm like, oh.
Can we do something great for the planet with this VR stuff?
Let's help people.
Well, I can see somebody who's afraid of heights using VR to help kind of desensitize their fear from going up and walking on stuff. Because that's what I was doing. I was walking up on these buildings and I'm going, whoa, bro, this is so realistic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, though, honestly, I even see videos of some of that stuff. I got the fear of heights, too, and it still twists my tummy like I'm there. So I don't know if that would help or not. I mean, I know you would say, okay, you have no danger of falling. Would that break me of my fear of heights if I use VR?
I probably should not get a VR system by myself living alone. I will walk and run through my wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. That's crazy. Well, you know, when I get up in the morning, I got to kind of get right at it. You know, we got this, unlike a lot of people, you know, I think we're kind of unique in our profession that we have got kind of a time constraint. Like, you got to get on it. I envy the people that can kind of wake up and be chill. You always see that. They casually go and they grab that cup of coffee and they're just like, oh, they're kind of stretching it out and just relaxing, or they're going to the gym, or just all these kind of nice, lovely things in the morning. And I feel so jealous because it's like you get right up and it's like, okay, I got to somehow wake myself up super fast and get at it because the clock is a ticking and I already drive 100 miles an hour to work just trying to make it there on time.
Me too. I was telling one of my neighbors, I don't hit the brakes. I just make right turns and fly.
You just keep going.
I don't hit the brakes till I get to 95 and 45th Street, and sometimes I run that light too.
You just going.
Well, we have to. It's a panic in your head.
Mm-hmm. So this is the whole thing. I know I'm not doing it right, but I would talk to these neuroscientists and say, well, then what do I do? Because they recommend that you wait at least 20 minutes after waking up before you reach for your phone and start scrolling. Your brain is not ready for it. So give it some time to wake up. You notice how you have that brain fog and things just don't seem to compute? And that's why when your kid comes and wakes you up and they ask you a question, you're all confused and discombobulated, because it does. It takes a little bit of transference time for the wake up to the get ready.
If any of my kids wake me up, they know the answer is no.
Oh, yeah, my wife does that too. If she gets woken up with a question, it's always just no.
No, doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
House is on fire. Can we call 911? Nope.
No, you may not. I'm going back to bed. I'm gonna die in this burning house. Yeah, so there you go. So if you can do it right, which I can't because I'm like, oh, okay, I got to get right at it. 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's no way anybody here on the show waits 20 minutes to grab an electronic.
I could.
Yeah, you just can't.
Unless
they let me start the show at 6:30. Then I'd love that.
That's
I go.
The boss. See what they say about that.
I take that nice little stretch. Be like, oh, nice leisurely morning.
We do have a meeting with our new boss today. I dare you to ask him if we can start at 6:30.
Yeah, why
Just
not?
so we can all laugh.
What the heck, man?
I would like to hear his response.
Yeah, let's just see what he says. I like throwing curveballs.
I got a great idea. Let's start this thing at 6:30. 6 is just too early.
Just tell him about the study.
Yeah, that's right. I need 20 minutes before I start looking on my phone and scrolling. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, talking about phone and scrolling. Yesterday, Jaybird was breaking it down, how he had a breakdown over the weekend when he lost his phone. So much stuff was on it, and he thought he had the location, but it was in kind of a sketchy part of town. But I saw Jbird and Virginia heading out in their vehicles right after the show yesterday to go and try to retrieve it.
I brought backup.
Yeah, it was an adventure, I'll tell you that.
It was an adventure.
It was.
I love stories of adventures.
When in doubt, witch it out.
Okay.
I'm just shocked by how much calamity follows this one man. I mean, the wake of destruction.
He's good. He really is good. He does have a skill.
I've never seen it.
I'm just glad I have a witness.
Yeah.
I've never seen it with another human.
It is next level. You're right about that. Okay, so what is this amazing saga, and what was the outcome to the retrieval of Jaybird's phone? You'll hear the story next.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
My goodness, I notice now when I try to watch all my favorite shows, I am jumping more than ever from one platform to the next. Just over the weekend, I was on HBO Max, I was on Amazon Prime, I was on Netflix, just 3 platforms. And if you don't have Xfinity and their amazing Flex 4K streaming TV box, you may be really frustrated. Now, for me, it wasn't a big deal because I can hit the voice control remote, say it, and it will play it. Now, if you want to upgrade your life, upgrade your internet, get Xfinity Internet, and you get this Flex 4K absolutely free. It's one of the best things I've ever done. Just go to Xfinity.com today to get it. Xfinity Flex is available to Xfinity Internet customers, excluding Internet. Essentials and prepaid customers who do not have Xfinity TV, one-time $15 activation fee per account, limited to 3 devices. Currently, 1 device included with monthly Xfinity Internet service. Additional devices, $5 a month.
Demand Dave. 844-411-1Law. Demand Dave. For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call. 844-411-1Law.
You have heard many commercials about car accidents from attorneys, but when you call my office, you will speak with me. Remember, Demand Dave. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1Law.
I'm tired of everything being so expensive in 2024. So, I turned my truck into a time machine to travel back in time. I'm just going to press this button and... Holy cow, I think it worked. Let's see what happens if I buy something at this drive-thru.
Welcome to McDonald's. Would you like a sausage biscuit or sausage McMuffin? They're just $1.49 each.
It did work. Yes, good lady. What other deals do you have in this bygone era?
Well, after breakfast, you can get a McChicken or a double cheeseburger for just $1.99 each.
What a delight! I'll have the sausage McMuffin now for just $1.49, and I'll come back later for a McChicken for only $1.99.
Okay, sir.
Just one more question. Do you know what year it is?
It's 2024, sir?
Aha, I see. The button I pressed changed the radio station. Very good. I'll take the sausage McMuffin for $1.49 post-haste.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid when product served.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip-Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Ew, gotta get rid of this old Backstreet Boys t-shirt.
Tell me why.
Because it stinks, boys.
Tell me why.
I've washed it so many times, but the odor won't come out.
Tell me why.
No, you tell me why I can't get rid of this odor.
Have you tried Downy Rinse and Refresh? It doesn't just cover up odors, it helps remove them.
Wow, it worked, guys.
Yeah.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes more odor in 1 wash than the leading value detergent in 3 washes. Find it wherever you buy laundry products.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy? Totalmente. Now you can get 50% off any unlimited data phone plan. That's one line for only $25 a month, and you keep the phone you love. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. So find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2024. Promo subject to cancellation after 12 months. Available exclusively online and in Total by Verizon stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. See totalbyverizon.com for device compatibility and additional details. Taxes and fees may apply.
It's Jeep 4x4 season, which means exciting adventures, lasting memories, and finding out what true freedom feels like with great deals on your favorite Jeep brand vehicles. The Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever, providing adventurers with luxury and comfort on the go, while the trail-rated Wrangler 4x4 will have you taking on the toughest terrains without hesitation. Feel the spark with the innovative 2024 Jeep 4xe lineup. Adventure is just one drive away during Jeep 4x4 season. Jeep Grand Cherokee has received more awards in its lifetime than any other SUV. Based on the latest available competitive information, Jeep is a registered trademark.
Psst, have you heard the news about Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar? Look, brace yourself because they've upped their game and launched a brand new menu. Yeah, my mouth is watering just thinking about their she crab bisque and luscious sterling silver Kansas City strip steak. Oh, not to mention, of course, their oysters. Plus, they've got your next event covered with their new private room that seats 70 people. Check out StringersTavern.com for weekly events, live music, reservations, and more. Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar in Sewell's Point for a guaranteed good time. Hey, could I get another one of these?
I'm Will Sepulveda, trial attorney with Leto, Ryder, Smith, Ivey, and Fronrath. Our firm has been representing South Florida residents since 1985, and we have recovered billions for our clients. So whether you're in Broward County, St. Lucie County, in the heart of West Palm, or out west in Loxahatchee and Acreage like myself, we have attorneys all over South Florida that are ready and willing to fight for you. Don't just take my word for it. Check out our reviews online and see for yourself. So if you've been injured, contact us at Leto Ryder for a free consultation or visit foryourrights.com. Main office, West Palm Beach.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What a saga it was. Jaybird was in a rideshare over the weekend. He got out, but his phone didn't. And apparently there was a lot of things of value on that phone. He was trying to track it yesterday on the show, and it looked like it was kind of in a sketchy part of town, maybe in an apartment complex. And as I rode out of here yesterday after the show, I saw Virginia and Jaybird headed out together to go retrieve the phone.
My rolling partner.
So what happened after I saw you guys here?
So we put the coordinates of the phone location into my little driving app, and he followed me. And we went right to where it was. And we had an address and everything. Yeah, it was an apartment complex. And we roll up, and wouldn't you know it, there's a major repaving construction project going on at said apartment complex.
I've never seen so much construction going on at one time.
There were multiple heavy machines doing demo of the existing pavement and getting ready to lay new pavement. There was so many workers. It was so loud, so busy. So my plan was we get out there and then we ping the phone. And then we walk around the cars in the parking lot, listening to see if the ping is coming from any of these vehicles. And then, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great if it was just in the back seat, in somebody's seat crack, with the car door open, it's pinging, we grab the phone, we're out of there in 10 seconds flat.
Right, because the car's unlocked.
Because the car's unlocked.
There were so many people there, Kevin. There's no way we could have done that.
There was a work crew. It was so loud.
I didn't even know that much construction equipment could exist in one area.
There were so many pieces of heavy equipment and dump trucks at one apartment building.
All very loud
and workers, noisy. This one worker was trying to help us find his phone.
No way, really?
It became a whole thing. Well, we walked up and we looked a little out of place.
Okay.
And the guy walked up to us and he goes, do you own this apartment complex? And we said, no.
So you guys had an owner vibe to you.
We looked like we owned the place.
Wow,
We looked
that's
like
impressive.
We looked like a distressed couple.
We did. We looked like the distressed owners of the property, and somehow the construction was going wrong, and we were there, and we were looking distressed, and so they came over, and they're like, do you guys own this apartment? We're so sorry. What are we doing wrong?
By the way, everybody was looking at us.
Everybody.
They stopped equipment to look at us at one point. Then there were
All the neighbors were on their porch looking at us. Like, we stuck out like sore thumbs.
I was thinking, should I go to each door and ask? But I couldn't even get into the. I couldn't even get in
We
there.
couldn't go over there because there was so much dust in the air. They were literally with this heavy machine.
Yeah.
Demoing the existing concrete. So there's all this concrete dust in the air. I'm like,
Yeah, there was. We definitely got what's that stuff called when you breathe it in? Asbestos?
Cancer?
Yeah.
We got it.
Wow, so this was probably about the worst place to have your rideshare driver live that has your phone.
Calamity.
somewhere.
I could see it in Virginia's eyes. She legit felt bad for me. I can't tell you. I had so much on this phone. Music that I've been working on, ideas for the show, videos for the everything I need in my life.
Conversations with girlies.
It's just everything I need in my life. It was on that thing. And I don't know what I'd backed up, what wasn't backed up. I'd backed up in a month.
Nothing's backed up.
I'd backed up in a month at least.
Okay.
Nothing's on the cloud.
Nothing's on the cloud.
Nonetheless,
It's all just on that phone.
Blue skies, no clouds.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 weeks ago, but it was sketchy for me mentally.
So here you are with lots of noise and no phone and people trying to help you. And there's just nowhere to go and no results.
His idea, at one point, we were going up to people. So anybody that we saw milling in the area, like going to their car, we went up to them and we would ask them, hey, you don't drive for Lyft, do you? And they're like, no. And you don't know anybody, any of your neighbors that drive for Lyft, do you? They're like, no.
Yeah, ask us how that worked out.
That guy barely spoke English, which was a problem. And then Jaybird sees this other guy, and he's going through the alleyway and going around the back of the apartment. He's like, should we follow that guy and ask him? I'm like, no, we should not go through the alleyway and go ask the guy around the back of the building.
I was desperate, man.
Then he wanted to knock on all the individual doors. I'm like, no, not doing that.
Yeah.
So I left Lake Park pretty kind of sad. As soon as I got home, boom, there's an email right away from a Lyft driver saying,
the Lyft driver?
It was his son, and says, my dad has your phone. I can drop it off to you if you want right now.
No way.
What?
Yeah. And I feel like somebody saw me in Virginia walking around and pinging and doing all this stuff.
We were walking and pinging and talking to everybody.
They even said that they got a message from Lyft, and if this does happen to somebody, if you lose it and you leave it in your Lyft, it seems like if you go through the right proper channel, it's going to take you about 2 to 3 days to get your phone back.
Oh, man.
If Lyft is going, because Lyft did finally get back to me. They said, we've located the driver, all that stuff, but it does take a couple days.
Yeah, I wonder stat-wise how many phones get left into rideshare in South
I've done
Florida
it.
over the weekend.
I am guilty, sir.
Yeah, a lot, I think.
Because think about it. You're drunk. You're taking a Lyft. You're taking an Uber because you don't want to drive. You're being responsible.
Right.
But you're also kind of loose. And you have your phone in your hand because you used it to call the Lyft.
Yeah.
And then you're messing around with your drink. You probably got a roadie if you're like me.
Right.
You're talking to your friend. If you're like Jaybird, you got a lady in the back seat with you. Like, there's a lot of things that could be going on. You're, maybe rounding second base.
Okay, yeah.
You don't know
Your
my
hands
life.
are full of other things. You don't notice the phone.
Dude, I can pretty much picture it.
You don't know my life.
Whatever.
But I do appreciate you going and having my back and helping me out as best as you could.
Best I could, dog.
That's amazing. So, phone is on you today?
What's that?
Phone is on you today?
Boom!
Bam, there it is.
It is back. The guy was really cool, came to my house, everything.
Did you tip him?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I did.
That is the thing to do. Tip him as much as you can afford.
I gave him a very nice tip.
Because that guy just saved you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
He was appreciative.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Lessons learned?
Probably not really.
Okay, no.
But I'll tell you what, though.
Look, he'll get drunk again this weekend. Take a
At least
lift.
now you know how to retrieve your phone the proper way.
Yeah, it was an adventure. We had some laughs, and today's a good day.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jennifer had a couple of random questions she wanted to throw at us. Like, what is something you tried to watch but couldn't get into? Maybe it's even a big show, and I got a couple immediately come to mind here. We'll answer her question in a couple of yours coming up next.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor. And I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. But God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I'll pay for all I've done, just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor. But God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me who the hell am I to expect the savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. God, I need a favor. Whoa. Yeah, man.
Well, Jelly Roll has been pretty open about the indulgences he has had in his life. He's pretty much tried about everything when it comes to drugs, and now he talks about his path to sobriety. But would you call this actual sobriety?
My stance on marijuana will always be the same. I believe marijuana has helped me in so many regards with my anxiety, and this is a hot button topic, but truly marijuana has kept me sober. And I know that I have friends who don't do that. I have friends that are in the program that totally are against any kind of mind altering anything, and I respect that. It's just not the way that my sobriety worked out. I think a world without weed, Jelly Roll's drinking codeine and popping Xanax and snorting cocaine again.
If you use marijuana, does it fit your definition of sobriety?
No.
I think it's fine.
I'm not saying
right, not throwing judgment, but I'm just saying, does it match your personal definition of sobriety.
I understand what he's saying. That I know a lot of people who went just to the green and they never touch anything else ever again. That's all that they needed. And so I understand what he's saying, but to say he's completely sober, no. I think if you're on Xanax, some people say you're sober. As soon as you take anything that alters your body like that, I'm not sure that you could call yourself sober.
I know a few people. They call it California sober. They just do weed. That's it. They had a problem with alcohol, or they had a problem with pills, or they had a problem with cocaine. And they know that if they do any of those things, they all lead them to the other ones in that grouping. But the marijuana does not.
Right.
For them, for all of the people that I'm thinking of, one of them's an Alcoholic Anonymous, like actively goes to meetings all the time to keep from drinking, but does smoke weed.
Yeah, I think it can curb the beast for a lot of people.
And their life is in check.
But to say that you're sober and smoking weed or eating an edible is not at all correct.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That's my opinion, I think.
But if it keeps you from your worst demons and you know the worst version of yourself is you on alcohol or something else.
Totally.
And it keeps you away from it, absolutely. And a lot of people would agree. 81% of people in the KVJ-TV chat says that using marijuana or being California sober doesn't qualify to their definition of sobriety. So you're not sober, but you're not a monster.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can't start changing the terms of what things really mean. If you smoke weed or eat an edible, I'm sorry, you're not sober.
But you're being a more responsible addict.
There you go.
You're making good choices so that you don't drive your car off the cliff of life.
Yeah, I'm not judging. It's not judgment, but we also can't be changing definitions on stuff.
I think you're cool.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so some random questions here. First one is, what is your most troubling vice? Some of them, okay, are maybe not too bad, but the one that maybe scares you the most. For me, I agree with Jelly Roll on that. I can see that. Drinking would be the one, and I would even consider that path one day to say for stress reduction, getting into marijuana that does that without having to go to a drink, because I think I am a worse version of myself on alcohol than I would be on weed. Just a thought. So that would be mine. Would that be yours, Virginia, or is there something else? Most troubling vice.
I don't. I mean, I like alcohol. I'm not giving it up.
I'm not saying you would. Just saying the one that is, if you had something that could trip you up, and let's say, look, some people have had a really bad day and they have gotten wasted and they did something crazy or they said something on video and it was something that comes back to haunt them later on in life. What would be that thing for you that you'd say, yeah, that's maybe the one that would trip me up the hardest?
I mean, I think pills are way worse than alcohol or weed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, for me, I'm with you. I think alcohol can be, I like alcohol, but it can lead to the devil without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And I think there's some prescription pills out there that are really, they can snatch the soul from a human, and I've seen it happen before.
Yeah, I don't know if about, so you think pills are more dangerous than
back
alcohol?
in the day when I was prescribed Xanax a long time ago, looking back, I think it's good in certain situations, but for me, it was not a good thing.
Okay. A couple other random questions here. Jennifer had a few. She said, what is something you tried to watch but couldn't get into? One, I've got a few that I've gotten on. I watched a little bit and then I got off of it, and I'm not sure why. Shameless was one. I watched a few episodes. I think it's because as I was trying to binge watch it, there was just so much dysfunction, and it was kind of dark to the point where I know they make light of it, but maybe it just spoke to me, and I was like, oh, man, I see a lot of myself in that dad. So I don't know what it was, but I couldn't really binge it because I couldn't do one episode after another. So Shameless is one for me. Is there a big show or something you tried to watch, Virginia, that you just couldn't get into?
I put that Bridgerton on, and I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a little bit too girly.
Yeah. Okay, what about you, Bird?
I'm not trying to copy you. Shameless. I tried to watch that 4 different times, and I cannot get past the second episode.
Wow.
And I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just felt there is a lot to get into.
Yeah, there is. It feels a little dark sometimes.
I think I would like it if I stayed with it, but for whatever reason, I just cannot stay with Shameless.
I think it might be bite-sized. I could maybe do an episode here and there and be like, and then go cleanse my soul and then come back to it. But yeah, over and over, it's hard for me to binge. I've talked to my wife and daughter. They say that they're going to try Palm Royale again. Both of them jumped into it, and neither one of them were feeling it, but we were taking our little walk on Palm Beach the other day, and they're like, I don't know, maybe we will try it again.
Daddy's still selling it?
Well, no, Palm Beach sold it.
Oh.
Because we were walking by the Colony. I was like, hey, one of the first episodes, they have kind of a mock-up of what, would be the Colony. They're sitting poolside there, if you know that pool that's outside of the Colony.
It's beautiful.
It is, absolutely. And it's an iconic view that they tried to copy as best they could and did a pretty good job of it on Palm Royale. So I've heard that. Another random question here. What would you say is the best place in town to go walking? That's something we do. And I tell you, my path onto Palm Beach, I'd put it up against any other place in South Florida. But I'd like to hear some other places to go. We walk from downtown West Palm up over the bridge, down Worth Avenue, down to the ocean.
I'll tell you what's super cozy. Riverbed in Jupiter. It's nature. Okay. It is awesome. There's so much nature to look at.
Yeah.
If you like that kind of stuff.
Is that where the cyclist almost took you out?
Now, the bicyclists, they got some attitude problems. I'm not going to lie about that. But the nature part, the nature is cool.
Okay.
It's great. Right until you get a tire on your forehead, it's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I want to hear everybody's best place to walk. I need some new places to try out. Jennifer also wanted to know what improved your quality of life so much you wish you did it sooner. Okay, Bird.
Tumblr. Man, I can't believe a Tumblr. I know I'm late to the game. I just remember one day I put the ice in there. It was Wednesday evening, and then I think Thursday afternoon it still had ice in there.
He means like these metal ones that keep it cold.
Yeah,
it is pretty awesome. I will leave this in my car. It's full of ice and water, giant tumbler, and it'll be out there for like 8 hours in the heat in my car, and then I'll come back and it'll still be ice.
It legit made my life a solid 1% better, which I think is a lot. 1% of my life is better because I discovered that kind of tumbler or those type of things. I was always just a regular cup guy.
Yeah. You would drink out of a can.
Oh, all my drinks would get
bottle drinks,
watered down. It's changed my life.
It changed his life. What about you, Virginia? What improved your quality of life so much you wish you did it sooner?
So for the longest time, I had a terrible sofa, and I just held on to it and held on to it. And then my girlfriend gave me her old sofa, which was really nice. Mm-hmm. We got rid of the sofa I hated. Her new sofa is now in my living room, and now the whole family, we sit together. We're happy.
Yeah.
We snuggle on it. It's so cozy. I'm so mad at myself for holding on to that crap sofa with the dumb recliners.
So you went out and got your own and put the money down.
I wish I would have went out and got my own and put the money down years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Years. I'm talking years. I had that terrible sofa. This new sofa has changed our family dynamic.
Both of you guys have great sofas.
Yeah, I love my sofa. We've had ours for a long time.
You got a great sofa, Ralston.
Yeah.
It is good.
I mean, that thing's going on 20 years, I think.
It's amazing.
I got photos of baby Cannon on it.
That thing is good.
You got to ditch the recliner life and get a cush sofa.
It's like a bed.
Get a big bed sofa. Come
Selling
on.
it.
Dude, it has changed my life.
All right, I'm listening.
So cozy.
I'm listening.
Me, two things, Hair Club and my food delivery service, Ideal Nutrition. Two things that have radically changed my life.
A lot of people do that Ideal Nutrition and love it.
It's amazing. Yeah. I mean, because I'm not a cook, and I don't have time to cook. I don't want to take time to cook.
It's very stressful. Meal prep, and you got to go shopping for it. Then you got to prepare
I think at the time,
containers and
I save money.
And if you like it, you got to be in a mood for it. I know if I want to cook, I got to be in a fun mood. And sometimes you just want to be a grizzly bear and eat.
When you're tired, it's not a fun time to cook.
No.
No. All right, any other thoughts on those? You can also give us yours as well, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You ever wonder how actors memorize lines for movies? They're in there and they're just rattling stuff off. You're like, okay, well, they memorize that. What is the technique they use?
I always just figured they had like a photographic memory.
Yeah, no. I read up on what technique actors use to memorize a massive amount of lines. And it's kind of a fascinating thing that you can actually use for memory in your own life. I'll tell you about next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. Starting out your morning with no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 AM the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
As Floridians, we know storms are a part of life, and hurricane season is here. That's why it's so important to be prepared. At FPL, we're working every day year-round to get ready for storm season. And we want to make sure you're ready too. So develop a plan, stock up on supplies, and secure your home before severe weather hits. Visit fpl.com/storm for a storm guide and download our mobile app to get real-time updates. FPL, working for you every single day.
To me, the most important word in the world is dignity. There are certain God-given rights to be fed, to have shelter, medicine, and clothing. When many of our clients come to us, they face the great risk of losing much of what they have, in some cases, losing everything. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In one instant, an accident, a natural disaster, or the intentional acts of others can threaten our dignity. Whether it's the loss of a paycheck, paying medical bills, enduring a life of pain and suffering, or a claim with your own insurance company, or a business dispute, and you can't afford to pay a lawyer by the hour, your dignity hangs in the balance. You only pay us if we recover for you. Let my firm fight for you, your family, and your dignity. Call us for a free consultation. Dial pound law on your cell phone. That's pound 529. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Well, we just love that Deck and Drive jingle. We're singing it all the time. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're a homeowner like me and you want to upgrade your pool deck, driveway, patio, and you're thinking about new pavers, then get your texting fingers ready, because if you text the word radio to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, patio, or driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and so easy to enter. Just text radio to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers, courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
Introducing Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. Available in 2 full-on delicious flavors, Berry Burst and Peach Sunshine. Drop by or order ahead on the Dunkin' app. Fruit flavored, contains 0% fruit juice.
Get hyped, Port St. Lucie, because Dave & Buster's is finally here. Step into the fun and experience over 100 incredible games, gigantic screens to watch every game, and all of their surround sound glory, and indulge in a menu that's packed with irresistible food and drink options. Join WRMF's Danny and Megan on June 3rd at 10 a.m. for a grand opening celebration for the ages as Dave & Buster's bring on the fun in Port St. Lucie.
Car accident, Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Memorable deals at hgregg.com. The Memorial Day sales event has already started. Used cars from $6,497. This is the best time of the year to upgrade your car. Drive your new car today. Don't wait. Visit hgregg.com now. hgreg.com.
A hot and humid day today with high temperatures returning to the middle 90s this afternoon. We also have the chance of dealing with a few isolated storms firing up after 3 o'clock. We'll look at mostly clear skies tonight, temperatures dropping back into the upper 70s. From your WPTV First Alert Weather Team, I'm meteorologist Francis Payton in the Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
You know, you can watch this right now on any screen you have. There's big ones on your wall. We pop up right there on YouTube. Just go and look for the KVJ Show. You can also go on to your laptop, kvjshow.tv. We're going to pop up right there as well. And you can even download their mobile app and take us with you. Make sure you subscribe. And if you're watching us right now, click the like button. We would appreciate it. Thank you very much. I thought this was rather interesting. If you've ever wondered, and maybe you haven't thought about it, but actors apparently have a technique for how they memorize lines, and it's something you could use in your own life to help you memorize things that you need to know.
Oh, you should have seen Virginia during the KVJ horror movie. She was so good at memorizing lines.
No, she wasn't.
No, she was not.
Well, she was drinking.
Which does not help, by the way.
The only kind of craft services she demands is a bar.
Lots of cocktails, huh?
I don't work sober. Not for free.
No.
If I'm out here on my own time and my own dime, you are definitely filling my belly with beer.
Oh, no. There was one time during filming that she was sober, and let's just say neither one of us had fun that night.
It's better when she is drinking.
We're never doing that again.
We got into a fight.
We got into a fight because you didn't have no alcohol.
I know, because I drank it all.
Everybody else was drunk, and then I show up and I have to be sober? Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's not happening. So what they say actors do is they will search for meaning in the script rather than trying to memorize lines. What they will do is they'll imagine the character that they're playing in each scene, and they'll adopt the character's perspective, and then they'll relate new material to the character's background and try to match the character's mood. Be like, okay, how are they thinking in this moment? What is going through their mind? And then when they place themselves there, it makes it easier for them to react. And have you ever heard of the actor Michael Caine? He was in the Batman movies. He played the butler. He's been in so many other things. He was saying, and here's another reason why actors memorize their lines this way, because you must be able to stand there not thinking of what your next line is. You got to take your lead off of the other actor's face. Otherwise, for your next line, you're not listening to them. And you're not free to respond naturally, to act spontaneously.
You got to put yourself in it.
Yep.
Like you be living it.
Right. And so another actor that is really good is not going to look at their co-star and they say a line kind of wrong and be like, yep, nope, cut.
Right,
no,
right.
I didn't do the line right. And so a lot of it might wind up being improv just to fit the moment, and they may feel something else and say, this is what the character is.
But there's been times where directors or writers are on set and the actor doesn't say it exactly how it's written in the script, and then that's where there'll be a fight. So it all depends on...
I could see that. If you're a director and you have a vision, say no. The character would say it this way.
Steven Cheeseburg was kind of like that. You didn't say one word right. You had to reshoot and reshoot and reshoot. It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, because so is your drinking. Your drinking's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a bit of an issue.
I was working for free. All I asked for was a full belly.
Kevin did his lines in 5 minutes, in and out. It was such an easy process.
Just a dream.
What a sweetheart to work with. Good gosh.
Well, that makes one of us.
That's right. I was making up for it. So what you can learn from this in your own life is, they say, to boil it down, it means this: deep understanding promotes long-lasting memories. As an actor tries to understand the feelings and the emotions really going into that line that their character would have, if you truly learn something inside and out and you have a deep understanding of it, it will stick in your brain. And I used to do that all through college. I would stay up all night and cram right before an exam. I would go in there and do pretty well on it. I found that was my groove. I don't know if I remembered one thing from any of those exams I took.
The cramming helped me as well, and I would lose it pretty quickly after, but that was my technique as well.
Yeah.
You do lose it.
Right.
You wonder if you would have taken your time to understand it, does it stay in there with you?
That's what they're saying. They saying that it really would have. So,
Doing it all wrong.
I did not do college or studying right at all. So that's how you do it.
KVJ, doing it all wrong.
That should be our new show motto.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, this is interesting. Did your Star Wars, your precious Star Wars, Jaybird, actually kill Carrie Fisher? Oh, yeah. I'll give you the full scoop coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. Starting out your morning with no major incidents to report on your roadways, 95 AM the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic and service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
Hey, it's Suits from the KVJ Show, and you've heard me talk about how much I love Coastal Weight Loss Secret. I did the program, dropped 30 pounds in just 2 months, and ever since I've been talking about it, people have had questions from me about how the program works. So I took your questions to Dr. Zuckerman so he can get you the answers you need. First up, what are some of the common weight-related conditions that can possibly improve by doing your program at Coastal Weight Loss Secret?
People report changes in blood pressure, diabetes, prediabetes, cholesterol, chronic inflammation in their body and their joints.
What would you say are some of the positive changes that people report on a regular basis?
Increased energy and happiness, less joint pain, moving around easier, sleeping better, mental clarity, even libido.
Now, how much weight typically are people looking to lose at Coastal Weight Loss Secret?
We have people that want to lose as little as 15 to 20 pounds, and we have people that want to lose 200 plus pounds come to us every single day for help.
If you're looking to start that weight loss journey, all you got to do, make a call to Coastal Weight Loss Secret. Schedule a free consultation today by reaching them at 561-680-3090, or you can schedule that consultation online at coastalweightloss.secret.com.
Well, I was just in Berry Fresh Cafe the other day for lunch, and I love it. If you're like me and you love brunch, you love breakfast, you love lunch, those are my favorite meals. I'm telling you, the team at Berry Fresh Cafe does it better than anybody. It's a scratch kitchen, farm to table, locally sourced, beautiful ingredients at Berry Fresh Cafe, organic whenever possible, delicious, family owned, and they take pride in their restaurants. They've got 4 of them now in Stewart, Jupiter, Port St. Lucie, and Palm Beach Gardens. There's a Berry Fresh Cafe near you. You know, I love a boozy brunch, and so at Berry Fresh Cafe, they've got mimosa flights, Bloody Mary flights, fresh pressed juices, bacon-infused vodka, a full liquor, beer, and wine bar. My kids love the pancakes, the cinnamon rolls. I love the salads and the omelets. You're going to love it for brunch, for breakfast, for lunch. Nobody's going to beat Berry Fresh Cafe.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's got to be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Are you ready to turn your passion for helping others into a potential new career? Southeastern College is here to help. Uncover the opportunities to make a difference in people's lives with a wide range of healthcare programs. Unlock your potential and begin your journey into the healthcare field today. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Demand Dave! 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave! For a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Come rest. Make the call. 844-4111-LAW.
Hi, this is David Comras, attorney at law. If you've been injured in a car accident, demand Dave. If we can't get you money, you pay us nothing, not even costs. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-411-1LAW.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
Did you know Conky Joe's Seafood Restaurant and Bar has been one of the longest-standing waterfront establishments on the Treasure Coast? Guests have been laughing, making memories, and dining at the Jensen Beach Conky since 1983. Experience the essence of Martin County with riverside dining, renowned conch fritters, truly fresh fish, daily happy hour, live music, and Sunday brunch. Come to Conky Joe's to remember what you love about Jensen Beach, just north of the Jensen Beach Causeway. For reservations, visit conkyjoes.com or check out their Facebook page.
Racetrack coffee is bean to cup. The fresh ground taste is gonna pick you up. Different choices with lots of flavor.
Yeah, that tracks. Customize your blend, creamers, and toppings to make your coffee a guaranteed hit.
You're making your cup the way you know it should. Racetrack coffee, it's crazy good.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
It's Jeep 4x4 season, which means exciting adventures, lasting memories, and finding out what true freedom feels like with great deals on your favorite Jeep brand vehicles. The Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever, providing adventurers with luxury and comfort on the go, while the trail-rated Wrangler 4x4 will have you taking on the toughest terrains without hesitation. Feel the spark with the innovative 2024 Jeep 4xe lineup. Adventure is just one drive away during Jeep 4x4 season. Jeep Grand Cherokee has received more awards in its lifetime than any other SUV. Based on the latest available competitive information, Jeep is a registered trademark.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, James Blunt and Carrie Fisher were close friends back when she was still alive. And he just did another interview where he talked a lot about her and what he feels was the reason that she was taken from this world in December of 2016. He said that basically she was trying to get in shape for the Star Wars movie. She just got the job again of being Princess Leia. There was a lot of pressure on her to be skinny, and that she lost 35 pounds quickly, but that maybe she did it the wrong way, using drugs again, and she had gone on a flight from London to Los Angeles and taken a good bit of drugs because she was back living that lifestyle again, trying to stay skinny. And that is probably what mostly contributed to her death, trying to look good for the new Star Wars.
And boy, did they really crap the bed when it came to her character. Oh, just not good.
Not good.
No. They played them all out the wrong way. Chewie, Princess Leia, Han Solo.
Yeah.
They did not.
Not a fan.
Luke, don't get me started, Virginia. All right.
He started. You start him up, he'll never stop.
Let me stop you right there. I got two more stories, bro. Molly Ringwald is talking. I love this. She sat down with Mark Maron for his podcast, and Molly Ringwald is now 56. And I think when you're 56, you're able to look back on your career in Hollywood as a young actor or actress and see things through a different set of spectacles. And you realize, wow, okay, as an actor or actress that's young, there are predators all around you. And Molly Ringwald said, look, I feel lucky. I wasn't Harvey Weinstein, and I'm grateful for that. So Harvey didn't get her, but she does say that he's not the only one. There were other predators, lots of them, and I was taken advantage of as a young actress in Hollywood. She said you can't be there and not have the predators around.
Okay.
And I think that is so interesting and telling, you know. if you've got a young person that wants to do the Hollywood thing, just know the predators are all around them. Female, male, it's the same.
That's why they call it Hollyweird.
They are out there. And she even talked about, too, how she has a 20-year-old daughter now who wants to be an actress. And she's doing everything she can to convince her to do something else because she knows what it's about. But her daughter wants to follow in her footsteps.
But I think if you do know the dangers and you're active with your child, that you can help to fend off some of those predators. I look at Taylor Swift's parents and how involved her mom, at least, has been in her career. And it seems like they have done that intentionally.
Exactly. And if you stick to your kid and you don't just allow them to go and be under the guardianship of a management team or some agents.
Or they get invited to a weird pop star's Neverland Ranch for a weekend stay with him.
You don't go to a Diddy party.
Yeah.
You just don't do it. You don't go to those things. And I think now we know, but back then, I think the parents were naive. The kids were certainly naive.
Maybe.
We didn't realize that we were basically sending raw meat into the lion's den.
Yep.
Scary. And finally, here we have the sad details about that PGA golfer that passed away. A 30-year-old Grayson Murray did indeed die from what they say was suspected suicide. His family has confirmed this. I guess he came back to his townhouse in Palm Beach Gardens and purposefully left his Land Rover running in the garage and then stayed in the house and was there for a while. When they finally got into the house, carbon monoxide alarms were going off, and he had passed away.
Yeah, it just is quite a statement about mental health and the awareness of this is a guy that is playing in a golf tournament, just drops out and comes home and takes his own life that way. That you just never know. You know, they're what people are going through.
Hadn't he been like on top of the game a few years back and maybe wasn't quite where he was? And he had been open about his battles with mental illness and alcohol. And I think he needed help, man. He needed a team around him.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you, look, seemingly you still have everything going for you. He's only 30 years old. He'd already won 2 tournaments and a pretty good life. I mean, you know, from all the golfers that we have around here.
Sure.
You just work at a club as a pro. You can have a pretty good, relaxed life and make a really good living. And, you know, it seemed like he had a lot of stuff going for him. And that's what I think is sometimes perplexing about suicide is that you see people that you would envy their life and love to have it.
Oh, my gosh.
And it doesn't mean that every day they're not walking through darkness and they've got their own struggles.
Well, that's sad to hear. We're sending peace to the family. It sounds like it's local.
Absolutely. And to his fiance who lived with him, you know, she's local too. It's just devastating and heartbreaking. And, you know, I'm sure the family's like, man, I wish we could have intervened, but it sounded like he had a mission.
Yeah, and they realized, I think, that he had been battling demons for quite some time. And his parents did mention in their statement that at least now he is at peace.
Heartbreaking.
It is.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Mel B from the Spice Girls and America's Got Talent is now 49 years old.
Hey, was it a birthday today?
Yes, it is. These Spice Girls.
I love her.
Girl power.
Daniel Tosh, he is a Floridian. You might have seen him on Comedy Central's Tosh.0. He's from Titusville. He's 49 years old today. And one of my favorites from the band Oasis, Noel Gallagher, is 57. Randomly heard that song at a racetrack gas station yesterday. I was like, oh man, this is so great. It's like a personal request.
That song is I love that song.
Such a great song.
Yeah. We're Oasis people here.
Melissa Etheridge is turning 63 years old today, and Annette Bening is 66. Also got a birthday shout out to Madeline. Happy birthday from Uncle John, Aunt Dawn, and your coconut head, Alyssa. Okay. Got a sweet 16th birthday to Olivia. That is from Mom, Dad, Avery, and Billy the cat. Here she is getting attacked by Billy. There's Billy.
Billy, calm down. It's her birthday.
Yeah. Also, we've got Mads, who had a 14th birthday celebration. Got a lot of love from Josh, Ziva, Samantha, and Brooklyn. There they are at the party.
Oh, that looks fun.
Also, a little shout out to our amazing daughter, Maddie. Happy birthday. Love you so much, Mom, Dad, and the fur babies. That's from Missy, Binks, and Lucy. Also, Bodie, the Bodester. Happy 3rd birthday from Mommy and Daddy. And there's the Bodester on KVJ-TV.
Cutie.
Happy 6th birthday to Charlize from Mommy, Daddy, and Brother Love. We're so proud of you. Happy kindergarten graduation. Here comes 1st grade.
That's big.
That is.
Yeah. Happy 10th birthday to our beautiful girl Isabella from Mama, Papa, and Abraham. Happy birthday to Neil Armstrong. Yes, that's his real name. That's from Engineer Keith. He said, I also know a Steven Seagal and a Kevin Bacon, for real. Okay. That's a lot of fun.
You should get them all together.
Yeah, right. All right. If you've got a birthday and you'd like to get a shout out, send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, looking to live a healthier life. Luckily, there's TikTok. I've got the latest TikTok health hacks. But is it TikTok or is it Trick Talk? I'll break it down for you next.
I've been known to miss a red flag. I've been known to put my lover on a pedestal. In the end, those things just don't last. And it's time I take my rose-colored glasses off.
So is this Trick Talk or is this actually something good for you? It's amazing just all the things that TikTok is telling you to do with your life. I got to tell you, honestly, they must move so much product because about everything now that's purchased in my house has come through TikTok.
There are so many ads and so many, this influencer is eligible for commission. Every other thing I see is eligible for commission.
Right. It's kind of a big thing, huh?
I don't buy anything. A lot of that stuff seems like scams.
I feel like a lot of it is.
If I see one more TikTok about how I need magnesium, I'm like, all right.
That's the thing. What does magnesium supposedly do for you?
Supposedly, it like gets rid of all your anxiety, all your stress, all your fears. If you have any kind of issue whatsoever, just a little magnesium will just turn you into the happiest, frolicking unicorn. Not a worry in the world.
All my fears are gone.
Everything.
Oh my gosh.
All your psychotic voices.
I just needed magnesium.
That's it.
Who would have thought?
There's just so many health products on the market that give you negligible results, meaning you don't feel it, you don't know anything. And I think of all the money I've spent on some of those things. If I could just get that back and you don't feel any different, did it really do anything at all for your body?
I did it. I bought the powdered magnesium supplement. It was $35, one of them, and the other one was $40. And I gave it to Rocco every day for like 3 weeks straight. He didn't have a bit less anxiety. It was no help whatsoever.
Yeah.
I gave it to him every day. You know what did help? I just took his little ass to therapy. That helped.
Okay, yeah.
The magnesium powder is BS.
Yeah, I forget what it was. It was some kind of energy pill for exercise, and I ended up taking it, thinking it's going to give me all this energy. I ended up eating 2 bowls of Fruity Pebbles and then taking a nap.
Yeah, had the reverse effect.
The complete.
Yeah.
It made me so not motivated.
There's so many lies in those ads. It's just like you can't believe any of them, because the ones that I was like, all right, let me try this magnesium for anxiety. I got an anxiety-riddled 7-year-old at the time, and I was feeling sad for him. Didn't help a bit.
To me, if I pay money for something, I got to feel the effects. For instance, tequila. I've never once had tequila, and I didn't feel an effect from it. I always know that the money I spent is getting me the results I just paid for.
To piggyback off what you're saying, I'm not gonna lie, whiskey's got a pretty good track record.
Whiskey works.
Yeah, it does. You
work.
feel it working. I want a product like that. I was thinking about I was getting that bulletproof MCT brain oil. Taking that for the longest time, thinking, oh, it's making me sharper. And I said, I don't think it really is. It's just
Lubing
making
up
me
your
poorer.
brain?
Yes. Like, what? Come on.
Brain lube.
Our daughter talked us into getting this product, and it's from TikTok. We saw it Bednar's Market over the weekend. It's sea moss gel. And like anything else that you see, it's goofy, it's odd, and it's got a huge price tag. Okay, this is the sea moss gel. That is a picture of the jar to see just how big it is.
I did see the ads for sea moss gel on TikTok.
16-ounce jar of sea moss gel, which is supposed to be a superfood that is packed with vitamins and antioxidants. How much did we pay for that, Virginia? What is your guess?
That jar right there.
Yeah.
How many ounces again?
16 ounces.
16 ounces. That set you back $36.
Bird.
It's got a coconut butter feel to it, or almond butter. Yeah, you paid $42 for that.
$42. Okay, well, 26. It's a bargain.
Okay. We'll take two. We'll take 2 jars of worthless goo.
Yeah. So I've been doing my 2 tablespoons every day just to see. And again, I put it in the category of everything else we just discussed. You spend a pretty good price tag for negligible feelings.
And so what's that supposed to do to you, this moss?
It provides carbohydrates, small amounts of protein and fat, some vitamins and minerals. It also has a source of iodine, so it should help people with hypothyroidism, whatever that is.
Which you don't have.
I'm good, yeah. You use it for fatigue. Never been more tired.
You do have that.
I do, but it's not working. Muscle strength, weaker than I've ever been. Pain, quality of life, my life's in the toilet, and many other conditions, but there is no good scientific evidence to support any of these uses. It even says when you go and Google it online.
And it kind of looks like baby crap a little bit.
You know what? I would liken it to what I think the trick is. I feel like they gave me applesauce. It really is just like a variation, same texture, almost same taste of applesauce. What I got has pineapple, turmeric, ginger, lime, and honey.
Nah, they're chicken. You eating Mott's.
Probably.
They're giving you Mott's apple.
For $26.
Applesauce.
Yeah.
It's quite an upsell on that applesauce.
Quite an upsell. You're right.
You can get the Mott's same size jar for like $7.
I get just so much tubs of Mott's, Kevin.
Yeah, tubs of Mott's. Not paying $26 for 16 ounces. Now, there's another thing on TikTok that they're raving about. I would put better chances on this being a thing. Have you seen where people are baking cottage cheese, Virginia?
Baking cottage cheese.
Yep.
I love cottage cheese. I would. My mom used to put cottage cheese in her lasagna.
Oh, right.
And she would bake it, and it was delicious.
Okay. I can't tell you how against I am when it comes to cottage cheese.
Yeah.
If it's not a real cheese, I hate it.
Yeah.
Me and Denny did a battle rap against cottage cheese.
Time well spent.
Yeah, it was
So what I see in this recipe, you're kind of spiking it up a bit. You take a couple eggs, some garlic powder, onion powder, some Italian seasoning.
Oh, yeah. That's just like what you have in the lasagna.
Okay, yeah. You put it in a food processor, and then you put it on parchment paper, and you spread it evenly on the pan, and you put it in the oven and bake it at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. And what you get is this amazing spread that comes out that packs 37 grams of protein.
I think it sounds disgusting.
I think it sounds delicious.
Cottage cheese is awful. No, bully ingredient.
Cottage cheese and eggs, I line up for that.
When you put it all together with the flavoring and the seasoning, I could see where this could be done well. You'd be like, you know what? That's a lot better than you would think.
You could actually even add some layers of phyllo dough to that.
Okay.
And literally make it a pastry with that in the middles. Oh.
I don't like the idea of you eating a lot of cottage cheese and eggs because you would turn into Farty Frida. You would just not.
And almost sit so close to you.
You do sit close to me.
Closer.
It's too
closer than we've ever been.
Can we, on the new studio, can I get a little space?
Nope.
A little distance would be nice.
My new chair is on your lap.
It's a much bigger room, but ironically, you guys have a split chair. You're sitting on a bench.
Oh, she'll be right next to me.
Small bench.
You get the right cheek, I'll get the left cheek.
Yep. The one warning is, I guess cottage cheese has a high sodium content. They said that you can get more than a third of your recommended daily intake. That's the biggest warning they have on this.
You do have to be careful. But there is a low sodium cottage cheese, too.
Okay.
That you can do.
Oh, that sounds great.
The only part he likes about it is the salt.
It's terrible. Cottage cheese is the worst.
Yeah. Okay. I'll send this to you, Virginia, in case you want to try it out.
I would.
All right. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, time for a little World Record Wednesday here today. Chasing a world record. We'll find out which one and who the competitor is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. Starting out your morning with no major incidents to report on your roadways. 95 AM, the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 97.9 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
You're going to love the vibe. You're going to love the food. You're going to love the service. Everything about Seminole Reef Grill is top notch. Right there in Palm Beach Gardens on US 1, just north of PGA. Seriously, you must go in there. I am still dreaming about the meal that we had a couple weeks ago. It was delicious. They're a scratch kitchen. I love that they make their own sauces and dressings and marinades and homemade ice cream. They have the freshest local fish and oysters, a full amazing sushi bar, and the vibe in there is just elevated. I love it. If you haven't checked it out, what are you waiting for? Right there in Palm Beach Gardens, Seminole Reef Grill. They open at 4 p.m. each and every day. The decor, the open kitchen concept, I love it all. Go see it for yourself. Seminole Reef Grill in Palm Beach Gardens on US 1, just north of PGA. You're going to love it.
Strax Aesthetics, leader in cosmetic surgery for 20 years, offering the same great values with prestigious board-certified surgeons. For qualified patients, breast dogs from $100 per month, tummy tucks from $155 per month. Great credit is not a necessity. Meet your actual surgeon in a face-to-face consultation. Gastric sleeves at the guaranteed lowest prices. Semaglutide for weight loss at 50% below other clinics' prices. Strax Med Spa will beat any advertised price on products. Liquid facelifts with no downtime at highly affordable prices. For information, call 954-749-3040 or visit straxplastics.com.
The laundry room. For as long as I can remember, this was the only place to get a good Wi-Fi connection. Until we got Xfinity. Now we have Wi-Fi all over the house. So, you're probably wondering why I'm still hanging out in here, when I could be happily streaming in the attic, basement, or literally any other room. Well, the truth is, it's warm in here. And I like the smell of dryer sheets.
Get out of here, weirdo.
Hey, close the door! You're letting cool air in.
That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi with Xfinity. Now through June 21st, get started with 300 megabit internet for $35 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And get free Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Well, here we are right on the cusp of hurricane season. I mean, it's just minutes away and all the news forecasters are getting all excited. But if you have bad windows and bad doors, you're not going to be excited because it's stressful. I was in that same boat. I know how it feels. And then I hired the team from BNT Windows and Doors. They came out, they gave me a full estimate. We broke it up over 3 years. And now this is my second hurricane season when all my windows, all my doors have completely been fortified courtesy of BNT Windows and Doors. It's a different feeling. It gives me that peace, that security, just knowing I've fortified my home as best I can courtesy of BNT Windows and Doors. They use that custom PGT product, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the master installers of BNT and then that wonderful PGT product. Go online today, set up your consultation, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Memorable deals at hgregg.com. The Memorial Day sales event has already started. Used cars from $6,497. This is the best time of the year to upgrade your car. Drive your new car today. Don't wait. Visit hgregg.com now. hgreg.com.
A hot and humid day today with high temperatures returning to the middle 90s this afternoon. We also have the chance of dealing with a few isolated storms firing up after 3 o'clock. We'll look at mostly clear skies tonight, temperatures dropping back into the upper 70s. From your WPTV First Alert Weather Team, I'm meteorologist Francis Payton in the Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world, protecting America, fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Dunkin' Donuts, the official coffee of 97.9 WRMF. What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
We get this really cool thing where you could go and spend 4 days and 3 nights at the Caribe Royale in Orlando. You could cool off in their tropical pools, make a splash on their water slide. You could bike, fish, play a game of pickleball, and you can get transportation over to Disney. All you have to do is listen up for Dua Lipa, who we just played. So you got to know that when you hear Dua Lipa, go into the WRMF app and tap the track, and you are qualified to go. More Dua Lipa going to be coming up today. When you hear it, tap that track in the app.
World Record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World Record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Okay, Jaybird is going to be chasing greatness, and someone is going to chase it with him, going after a goofy world record attempt just to see how close we can come to breaking it. But it becomes also a head-to-head battle here with a KVJ show member.
I do not want to do this.
She hates this bitch. And something tells me she got a bad card.
Oh, no.
I heard her grumble and grunt.
Oh, I could see her giving you the finger from the side.
I mean, I
saw my card and I immediately flipped him the bird.
She picks her own card and then flips me off.
Because it's your fault.
You're insane.
It's your fault.
I haven't even looked at my card yet.
Don't worry. You're
It's
good.
that bad.
You're good.
She must have drew it too.
You're good.
She must have.
You're good, Denny.
So, Bird, what are you in Virginia doing today?
Son of a...
Fastest time to down a can of Mountain Dew.
I don't drink soda.
Oh, this is going to be fun. I gotta tell you, Kev, it's a real fun vibe in here.
The only way I drink soda is if it has vodka and lime in it.
Well, that's what's going to suck then. I mean, are you going to chase great? Are you going to respect the game? Because people get mad if you don't respect the game.
He loves Mountain Dew Chug in Virginia.
Who's going to get mad?
The good people who love our show. And they should, because we should respect the game. If not, why do we even do it?
I'll chug it.
Can you beat the bird?
No.
Are you going to try?
I will try, but this is your thing. You love soda.
You'll try hard.
I will try. And again, I ask, may I put vodka in mine?
I don't care.
There you go. At least make it count, right?
You got a 2?
Okay.
I got a 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, of course.
No need, though.
Kevin,
I really didn't want to get a 2, and I was like, looking at the cards, really focusing on not getting a 2. Just don't get a 2.
I know you can't see it because there's all these computers in front of you. Kevin's got the smuggiest smile right now.
I know.
I feel you.
He
I feel
probably
Virginia.
told Denny's to get a deck of 2s.
It is the summer coming up. Summer rig.
Yeah.
Give Virginia that deck of 2s. Every card's a 2.
All right, you are coming unglued over a can of Mountain Dew.
Untued.
Relax. Good gosh. I think you're drinking bleach or something.
I played with you last week.
Draw better cards.
I know. I tried.
Well, as it stands right now, Jaybird has a 7-win, 7-loss record. Virginia's got a winning record right now against Bird. 3 wins, 2 losses.
Hey, you're doing so great this season.
Do we have to drink it out of the can, or can I put it in a cup?
I don't care what you do. Whatever requires less of you talking, I'm so down with it.
Send me home.
I don't know why I'm not impressed by this record. It's 5.85 seconds, just a shade under 6 seconds. And I'm not overly impressed because I've seen people shotgun beers. Now, I guess maybe there's more carbonation, so this is a different beast, maybe.
Yeah. This is off that wall.
Yeah, people shotgun beers in less time.
Maybe that's just it. You can't manipulate the can, so maybe that's part of it. But I've still seen people, I think, chug a beer, it feels like, in a lot less than 6 seconds.
My husband did it in like 4 seconds in Key West, and he doesn't even drink beer.
Was it in a can?
It was not. It was a pint glass, so it was 16 ounces as opposed to 12.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is the flow of this have a lot to do with it?
So Virginia's changing it completely by taking out of the can.
All right, I won't take it out of the can.
Yeah, that might be, maybe that's what the aerodynamics are.
Kevin, exactly. Aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Aerodynamics.
Yeah. I stand by that.
Kevin is so happy he didn't have to drink.
I am so mad.
Yeah,
Kevin is the only person on the show that hates full soda more than me.
All I ask is just please respect the game.
And of course, that's the Power Pack full sugar version, I assume.
Oh, bro, come on.
It's probably got extra sugar if I know this clown.
Yeah.
It's straight up regular Mountain Dew. The good stuff. As we say in the business.
Okay. All right. Head-to-head battle here.
Oh, and let's not throw soda at me.
I can't make any promises.
Okay, I'll stop it when the first person is done. 5.85 seconds is the world record here. Fastest time to chug a can of Mountain Dew. On your mark, get set, and go. Okay, there go the competitors. Bird's got it down. Virginia's actually making a good run at this. She's got it tipped way back, further back than the Bird does. Could she possibly beat him at this, at his own game? Because his looks like it's done. Oh, Virginia just trailed.
I couldn't do it.
Oh my gosh, look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, her eyes are watering.
That's the eyes of a
There's
champion.
Soda running down her face.
I can't.
How much do you have left, Virginia?
Oh, maybe like 2 ounces.
She
I
went
can't.
for it. I gotta tell you.
She did go for it.
That's the heart of a lion.
Yeah, that's brave.
Okay.
That was bold. That was well played.
And it's empty.
I got do neck.
You do.
Do neck.
You got do boobs.
I'm so sticky.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
Well, I wanted to be more dewy.
Yeah. Oh man, if only we had some bees around here, they would love you.
What was the final time?
12.86 seconds for you, Bird.
That's not that good.
You
Kevin.
were 7 seconds off the mark of 5.85 seconds.
You're right. It comes out. It's a little.
Yeah.
It's a different animal.
Aerodynamics,
when it
like
comes
I said.
when it comes out of the hole.
Yeah. I think that's what changes the game.
I don't feel good.
You
Okay.
don't look so hot.
Bruh.
Respectable, though,
I've
Virginia.
got the biggest belch on deck.
Yeah. Here it comes.
I'm going to do it off mic.
This is a girl holding some gas.
Actually, your face looks
Yeah.
like the color of that can.
Yeah. She just turned green.
You just aged me.
Yeah. Welcome to Mountain Dew, Virginia. They should put that on the can. Mountain Dew, you just aged me. All right, somebody wants to know, is this stealing or just a loophole? KVJ Court, we got an answer for you next here on the KVJ Show.
Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother asking if you look okay. You know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you are. The way you are. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
Okay, we've got a KVJ Court here today talking about teaching your kids the right way. And this is the debate that we got here.
Oh, Virginia.
Is that Virginia burping?
I'm so sorry. I did it off mic.
Yeah, we could barely hear it. Thanks, growls.
Sound like a frog.
He did. Okay, they want to know in this KVJ Court, is this stealing or just a loophole? Ash said in her email, last weekend my family and I went to a theme park. We stayed at one of the on-site hotels so we could get some of the perks, like early access. I upgraded our room to the club level, which provides you with food and drinks throughout the duration of the stay.
I love the club level. It's all your dreams come true.
Yeah.
In one little happy hour lobby lounge. It's so nice.
Yeah, she said it was about an extra $100, and the hotel card gets you into the club level, and there's no other verification needed.
It's so worth it.
She said, we only stayed for one night, and we checked out early to go to the parks for the whole day. So we only had dinner and breakfast. Now, I thought we would leave the parks around 1 p.m., but we didn't leave until almost 6. And we had to go back through the hotel to get to our car. I said, hey, you know what? If our cards still work for the club level, we should just go there and have some food and drinks and then hit the road. My husband said, absolutely not. That is stealing. I said, well, if the card works, it means we have access. And it's not my fault if they didn't deactivate the cards. Well, guess what? The card worked.
Oh.
But my husband threw such a fit and started saying, what are you trying to teach our children? That I finally said, you know what? Just forget it. So we go straight to the car, me in a huff, and then spent another $60 on dinner on the ride home. So was I wrong to suggest that we eat in the club level that we had paid for? I mean, we did technically pay for it and the card still worked. Or was my husband right and that it would have been stealing? What would you have done?
Well, your husband's wrong. So when you are at a hotel, any of the front desk will tell you this, check-in time, especially at a fancy resort that has a club level. This is a nice place. Check-in time is like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. But even the front desk, that they don't tell everybody this, but they'll tell you, you can come early, you can store your bags, and enjoy the amenities of the property until your room is ready for check-in. So you can actually start your day a little early, but you have to ask and you have to be sweet, and they will allow you to do that in most high-end resort situations. Also, on the day of your checkout, you can ask them to store your bags when you check out, and you can still enjoy the amenities of the property for the duration of that day, including the pools, including the spa, including the club level in some cases. If your key still worked, you were still enjoying the amenities of the property for that day. If they didn't deactivate your key, absolutely go back up there and still enjoy that lounge.
This one's pretty easy. It's clearly a divorce.
Done. We're over. I think you could go ask the front desk, let them know what's going on, and say, hey, we want to be honest. And to me, you get everything and you've done it the right way. Likely, they'll tell you, yeah, go on ahead and access it. So you'll probably win in that way. And then you've made a statement to your kids, because it seems like it's all about teaching them a lesson, where you went and you made sure that what you were about to do was okay. You didn't just slink there and try to be a little bit shady, not knowing if you were having a green light or not. And then to me, you would have answered both questions. You would have sent a message to your kids about honesty and not stealing, and you could have also made sure that you got the free food.
Also, that husband needs to chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we just chill?
He is annoying.
For wanting to teach his kids a valuable moral lesson?
It's not a moral lesson. If the hotel says you can use the amenities, you paid for the one night, and you can extend.
But you don't see where that's a gray area? That's where he saw it as a gray area. He said, because we've checked out. We already checked out.
But your card
It's
still
still
works. You checked out early from the room.
And your card's activated still.
The card to get to the lounge still works.
These places would not let you have just free stuff. If they really did not want you to have it, that card would not be activated.
So if it was a big deal, they would immediately say, okay, the second they check out, deactivate the card so they can't access the perks.
Yeah, I'm all about teaching your kids a lesson if you need to, but I think you're almost going above too much. I don't know. It's a lot.
Fancy resorts allow you to enjoy the amenities for the day. Even after you check out, you're still allowed to go to the pool, go to the things, do the beach, do the whatever. Like, that is a thing. You just have to let them know you're doing it and have them store your bags.
Katharina said, yeah, I've worked at a hotel, and they would have said, yeah, go and enjoy. Do you think they should have asked to send the message, Virginia, or should they just have gone?
If your key works, go enjoy it and stop overthinking it.
That's what I mean. These guys overthinking.
Your husband's so annoying.
There's so many other times a teacher get a lesson about things that matter.
Right?
I can't believe I'm agreeing with the witch. This guy is so annoying.
You enjoy the amenities of the hotel for the entire day that you checked out. Like, you can't stay there past midnight, but if you're hanging out still and you're enjoying the amenities of the hotel, most places will let you do that.
Would you have been in a huff, Virginia, if Panda was all about establishing a good lesson for the kids and said, no way are we eating in that section when we've checked out of the hotel?
Well, first of all, my sweet Panda would never suggest something so stupid as to let's not get a free meal. But if he had, I would have told him to go sit in the car by himself while me and the kids went up there and enjoyed our final free meal.
Oh, he's so broken. You think he's gonna fight back with her about it? There's no way.
But he would appreciate the free amenity that is being gifted to us.
Exactly. Sometimes life gives a little whirlwind.
Thank goodness. Because when you have so many losses, you want a little windfall here and there, and that's what this is.
Only 17% of people in the KVJ-TV chat think that would have been stealing to go in there and access the club level after you checked out of the hotel.
That sounds about right.
17%. And I think Ash just wanted a slam dunk to prove to her husband that she was right. I think you got your slam dunk, Ash. So there you go.
And most people in the hotel would tell you that. Now, did they advertise that? Do they tell the masses that? Do they put a poster up that says that? No. But people that, if you're sweet to them and you explain, hey, can you hold my bags while we enjoy all the amenities of the property for the day? They'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And then you go and you have a $60 meal where you guys are sitting and anger eating.
So when she got that bill, you know how mad she was? She was like, this is $60 we did not need to spend.
Yeah.
All you hear is silence and them just clicking the fork on the plate.
And a lot of those club level, Kevin, on top of food, they also have alcohol.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. It's unlimited. There is a bar set up. Club level for $100 more is such a bargain for a lush like me. You get it every time.
Oh, I'd have been packing home a handle of Tito's.
Well, you can't do that.
Well, okay.
You can
all right.
get, like, while you're up there, you can enjoy the amenities. You can't take a bottle with
All right,
you.
kids, watch. Daddy's about ready to get drunk for free.
No, you can't take a bottle.
All right, okay. Well, I tell you, honestly, whenever you feel like you've gotten a little bit out of life and you get a little bit of a win financially, it just doesn't ever happen. Take advantage of it. Gotta tell you, there's just so many other things that are taking our money like crazy, including concert tickets. It's so bad that the federal government is going to get involved and maybe break up Live Nation and Ticketmaster because the ticket prices are so insane. But are they to blame? You ever wonder, why are concert tickets so expensive now? I've got the explanation for you coming up next.
Something's got a hold on me lately, though I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind, how many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes two. automatic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict. And I need some relief. My skin ain't your teeth. Can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Okay, so why are these ticket prices so absolutely crazy today? You try to get tickets for Taylor Swift, you're talking in the thousands of dollars when she comes to Hard Rock Stadium. In fact, it's gotten to the point now, you've seen all these people that are now flying to Europe because the airfare, hotel, food, and the ticket prices are less in Europe than if you went to an American city.
That's insane.
It's really crazy.
You figure out the hotel, you figure out the airfare, and then you buy the ticket, and it's still cheaper than seeing the show in the States? That's insanity.
How long would it take us to get over there?
I don't know. 8 hours?
7,
4,
5,
Kevin?
8.
Depends on where you're going in Europe. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, just the
6 to 8 hour flight.
Okay.
Where you want to go. And I think a lot of the people are going to go see her in London or a city like that.
A lot of people that are going to see her don't have jobs, so they can just take off a whole week, dedicate to this project. I don't have the time.
Pretty much over the last 20 years, your ticket prices have more than doubled. Back in 2000, average ticket price $40. In 2019, it was $91. And then if you look at the top 10 grossing tours in 2023, the average price was $152.
And that's going to get you mid seats at best, probably, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's your average price. So you take the average ticket that is there. It's not a great ticket. It's not a terrible ticket. It's average. It is going to cost you for the top 10 grossing tours of 2023, $152. So what really is driving it up? Because the feds are saying that it is the monopoly of Ticketmaster and Live Nation, which controls the ticketing and the live venues where the concerts are happening. But they are saying, no, it's not actually us. It's the demand. Blame the consumer. That's what's driving up the prices. Live Nation reported that 145 million people attended one of its shows in 2023 compared to only 98 million in 2019, right before the pandemic. So we had no concerts for about 2 years, and now everybody is running out to them. It's a big thing. Concerts are bigger than they have ever been. And a big part of the issue is how they do the tickets. Now, people are buying more tickets. In fact, they say that ticket sales in the first quarter of 2024 were higher than they were this time last year. So they're at an all-time high. But a big part of it is how these tickets are snapped up by scalpers. They make a ton of money doing it. And they're trying to figure out how to curb scalping because a lot of these tickets hit the secondary market, and then that's when they get so crazy expensive. And I guess it's just how much they do release to the primary market. They were saying in 2019, Live Nation admitted that it kept tens of thousands of tickets for a Metallica tour from being sold at face value by putting them directly on resale sites.
Wow.
And that's driving up the price.
That feels shady.
Well, you're not going to do better than a scalper. This is their profession. Like I said, it's lucrative. So they've got the bots, everything. They know the system. They go on there and they grab them first, and then they put them on the resale market.
Oh, I've been with the Kevin Ralston where we bought some tickets in a parking lot. It's pretty cool to see you work. You got a good deal on some tickets for us at one time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of dangerous.
Oh,
We didn't know the guy, Virginia.
Danger, Kev?
It was dangerous.
Who's this guy you speak of? I've never met him.
We did. We found a scalper. We got these tickets on the low.
Danger, Kev?
There's a parking lot involved.
That Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Now, this feels like broken logic, but they're saying one solution to high concert ticket prices might be to make the tickets more expensive on the primary market. Huh? They say that the rationale on that is that the profit margin for the scalpers would be less.
No, we're not falling for that trick.
That's what Live Nation is saying.
Of course they are.
Yeah, so they're like, if you just raise the primary cost, your scalpers wouldn't make as much of a profit margin.
Who came up with that?
Be a cap.
Probably a lawyer came up with that plan. Okay, here's what we're going to say. Let's charge more and tell them it's going to help them.
Yeah.
So BS.
They say artists could also maybe play more shows at the biggest venues. Okay. I mean, right now, as it is, Taylor Swift does at least 3 nights per city, and everything is packed. I mean, how many... Honestly, if Taylor Swift played until she didn't sell out a show, how many nights in a row could she play Hard Rock Stadium?
Oh, my gosh, 10?
At least 10, probably more.
I'd say 10 to 20. I honestly can see Taylor Swift, even at those prices, doing 10 to 20 shows.
She's got to be tired. I was looking at the pictures of her overseas right now, still doing that same show, but she's added a little bit of new stuff. She's got to be tired.
You can't want to sing every night.
Every
there
night.
are going to be nights you want to just chill.
Yep.
If you're on tour, that's what they say. You get exhausted on these tours.
Well, now she got a man. She probably wants to start a family. I was looking at her pictures just going, this girl probably wants to sit.
I know, right? She feels very busy.
She is out there working.
Can y'all just give me a minute? So whose fault is it for high ticket prices? If you go on ahead and ask Ticketmaster and Live Nation, it's yours. It's our fault.
Yeah, it's the consumer's fault. That is the biggest crock of BS I've ever heard.
So when you hate the price of those Taylor Swift tickets, blame yourself.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I do think that the most clear and amazing voice in hip-hop, the one I enjoy listening to the most, is Snoop Dogg. What does he have to say about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef? Interesting perspective from one of the old dogs coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. We have a crash tying you up currently on the Turnpike. This one is southbound beyond the exit for Lake Worth Road. Look for a left lane blocked in that area. You're also seeing some northbound delays on the approach to that area. Plus 95 right now is under speed on both sides of the highway between Lantana Road and Woolbright Road. And in Broward County, you're seeing slowdowns on both sides of 95 as you're approaching the exit for Hillsborough Boulevard. There's also an accident to watch for that is tying you up on the Turnpike, this one blocking a left lane northbound as you are approaching the exit for Hollywood Boulevard. And there's an accident to watch for on Hollywood Boulevard. This one is westbound at 28th Avenue. Look for 2 right lanes blocked in the area. Traffic, a service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
A slow network is no network for business. That's why more choose Comcast Business. And now we're introducing Ultimate Speed for Business, our fastest plans yet. We're up to 12 times faster than Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. And existing customers could even get up to triple the speeds at no additional cost. All from the company with 99.9% network reliability and advanced cybersecurity. It's ultimate speed from Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Don't miss out on our fastest speed plans yet. Get started with 500 megabits per second internet and security for $70 a month for 12 months with a 2-year contract when you add 1 unlimited mobile line. Plus, ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online to switch today. In 62324, restrictions apply. New customers only. 500 megabits per second internet and security edge. Eagle bill and auto pay required. Equipment, tax, and fees extra. Compares Comcast Business 1.25 gig to 100 megabits per second 5G internet of Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. Up to 3 times downloads for existing essential and standard customers.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo, makes banking faster and easier. Like this.
Fargo, what's my checking account routing number?
And this.
Fargo, turn off my debit card.
And this.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries last month?
And that's just the beginning. Do you Fargo? You can in the Wells Fargo mobile app. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/getfargo.
Terms and conditions apply. Your mobile carrier's availability and message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
In West Palm, the only thing we like better than sunshine is savings. And with unlimited welcome from Verizon, you can get the best deals, even if you're on a single line. For a limited time, single lines start at just $50 a month when you bring your own phone, with auto pay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $15 a month. And when you switch now, you can save on the things you love, like Netflix and Max, all on the most awarded 5G network. Now that's savings easier than a day at the beach. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. But this offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. $180 BYOD promo credit and $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months. For new customers with one new line with your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. $10 a month for each MyPlan perk. Additional terms and conditions apply per perk.
Welcome to your best summer ever. Looking for a fun and effortless getaway? Escape to the all-suite luxury of Carrie Royale Orlando. Cool off in their tropical pools, make a splash on their water slide, bike, fish, or play a game of pickleball, and delight in their 8 on-site dining options like the all-new interactive Stadium Club. Plus, transportation to all 4 Disney theme parks is included. Book now for 2 nights or more to save 15%, plus get a $25 daily dining credit. Book your escape at CarrieRoyale.com/vacation. That's CarrieRoyale.com/vacation.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Getting injured in an accident is hard enough. So at Rubenstein Law, we want to make sure that you get great and attentive service. That's why we have a dedicated client satisfaction team. We make sure your calls are returned, that you're kept up to date on your case, and we solve any issues related to your accident. You deserve the best service, and our client satisfaction team will make sure your experience at Rubenstein Law is a great one. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices throughout Florida.
The things we love about summer: pool parties, the beach, the summer outfits that we love. The things we love a lot less: trying to get into summer shape. It's Randy West. It can be brutal. There is an UGG way to lose the fat and inches, and there's an easy way. And the easy way is you go to Sono Bello, because in one visit, you're summer ready. The UGG way is to starve yourself, hire a trainer, and it takes forever. No. The easy way is the way to go. Sono Bello is the national leader at a remarkable fat removing procedure. It's called microlaser fat removal. Say hello, summer, goodbye fat and inches. Because in one visit, those muffin tops, tummy, thighs, arm fat are gone and permanently. Sono Bello's spring savings event is on. You gotta hurry. Schedule that free consultation, and you're really gonna be mind blown at how affordable this is. You can look great now and pay later. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio. Again, sonobello.com/radio.
Looking for a memorable dining experience? Look no further than the Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House in Jensen Beach. Savor delicious dishes like their Shrimp House Mac or tropical shrimp tacos. Happy hour is every day from 3 till 7 p.m. to enjoy half-off appetizers. On Sunday, stop in for their famous brunch featuring a waffle and omelet station and Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. And don't forget their 50-plus item salad bar. Visit dolphinbar.com to learn more and make your reservations. You can also follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Looking for a new ride to Nick Rivers? Lease a new 2024 Kia Sportage for just $299 a month, or the sporty new 24 Kia Fortes are now just $199 a month.
Plus, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach doing a $7,500 rebate or 0% financing for 72 months on the new 23 EV6 and Nero EVs. You thinking of buying? The new 2024 Kia Forte is starting at just $22,210, and the new 24 Kia Souls are priced at just $21,995. And as always, Greenway Kia still wants your trade. Get up to a $5,000 discount off any select new Kia in stock and get pre-qualified online without affecting your credit score. Call 800-NEW-KIAs on Facebook and always online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Qualified applicants through KMF. 36-month leases. Sportage 4263. Forte 3448 due at signing. 10,000 miles each per year. Security deposit waived. Zero down. $13.89 per 1,000 finance for 72 months at 0% APR. Plus tax tag and $9.99 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires June 30th.
Experience the Anajar and Levine difference. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
A lot of people have comments about the new explanation for why concert tickets are so expensive now in America, especially if you want to go see Taylor Swift, who's going to be coming to South Florida, coming up this fall. According to your Ticketmaster and Live Nation, they're blaming demand. You just want to go to these top 10 shows so much. They say that the numbers are way up on people demanding to go to the top 10 concerts from 2019, just over the last 5 years. That number is increasingly higher. And they're kind of blaming the secondary market. Once scalpers get their hands on these tickets, they just drive the prices way up. But you're going to pay those prices, and that is the problem. Now, I was talking about scalping being a lucrative business. One person texted us, and they said, my friend makes over $100,000 a year scalping tickets.
Whoa.
I mean, that's a full-time job. $100,000. He said, I made $1,500 just on 3 tickets for the Masters golf tournament.
Wow. I wonder if it's a dangerous lifestyle.
I don't think so.
Kind of like drugs, but for ticket, I don't know.
They're not in the streets.
No.
I know.
Like slinging crack rocks.
I know it's not as bad, obviously, but,
Yeah.
you know.
I think you just sit at home behind a computer and probably eat Cheetos. That's all the danger you have. You might die of obesity
Because you don't get out the chair.
from inactivity, but other than that, I think you're pretty safe.
I don't know why I want to make it so dangerous.
One person said if people stop buying tickets at crazy high prices, people trying to make profits will tank, holding on to tickets with no resale. Yeah, I guess it's possible. Good luck telling Swifties to not go see her.
Well, I mean, it kind of proves your point that people are buying them.
Yeah, that's what your Live Nation Ticketmaster's saying. Blame yourself. You're driving the demand and the price is up. One person texted in and said, one of my clients just got back from Stockholm, Sweden to see Taylor Swift, and they spent $140 to watch her on the floor.
Wow.
That'll let you know.
Those same tickets here would be $4 or $5 grand.
Probably.
But how much
piece.
But how much did you spend while you're in Sweden, though? You got to eat.
If you can find a cheap flight and
Yeah.
find a cheap hotel, it is definitely cheaper.
That's what people are saying. They're saving money and they're getting a trip to Europe.
Totally.
To see Taylor Swift.
If that's what the prices are,
Yeah.
they're totally saving money.
One person commented, they said, or maybe you could just make scalping illegal. You should have to resell for the purchase price you had. And maybe regulation about scalping would be something. But in that article, I was reading that scalping has been something that has been around for thousands of years. They said that back in the Roman Colosseum, they used to scalp tickets to see gladiator matches. That's how far back scalping goes.
Oh, wow.
Are you entertained?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Remy said, I just make it so tickets can't be resold. Done. But then I guess you would eat that price should anything come up. Non-transferable tickets. Do you like that option, Virginia?
Yeah, I mean, anything to make it an easier and cheaper experience for the consumer. Because what we're doing now is not working.
Yep.
The average family cannot take their little girl to go see Taylor Swift. It's ridiculous. Even your upper middle class family can't afford to take their kid to go see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but Jennifer Lopez would like to let you know that she does have a tour herself that's not doing well. So if you would like to see less of her performance for songs you don't like nearly as well, you can buy a J-Lo ticket. So there you go.
Oh boy, that sounds awful.
It's just a sliver of the price. Just say, hey, me, I'm over here. Buy my tickets.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I always like hearing what he has to say. He just entertains me. Snoop Dogg is chiming in on the rap beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Here is Snoopy.
Since the confrontation or whatever you call whatever they went through, those are my nephews. I'm not in the middle of it. I support both of them, and that's personal business, not my business. But as far as what they did for the industry and the rap game, they made you rap again. You can't just mumble your way and gimmick your way to a song no more, buddy.
Yeah, that put some thought into the lyrics.
The lyrics are so personal, and both Drake and Kendrick Lamar are really going at it with each other. I think as long as it doesn't escalate into some violence, it has elevated the rap game.
Yeah, they said, it's elevated the art form itself.
It makes it more interesting to listen to because they're bringing all the details, all the secrets, all the beef. So as long as nobody gets hurt and it doesn't go to shootings.
Yeah.
I might be going in the lab. Maybe it might be going in on you next. I'd be careful if I was you, Sinicky.
Bring it.
We got an email from one of our KVJ Nationers, and he wants us to do a breakdown of this guy on TikTok who apparently has received a cease and desist from Drake. The guy was going through and looking at all the lyrics from Drake's songs and the questionable content and the references to teenage girls and stuff of that matter. It is Brandon in Montana. He said, I was wanting to know if you guys would take this on. That basically, he's gone on and he's listened through all of Drake's music ever since the Kendrick beef has come up. And he's doing his own TikTok videos where he is playing the parts of the Drake songs, like, for instance, hot high school photos, amongst other sexual references to minors, and how Drake songs are littered with it.
Oh, boy.
So,
if you get a cease and desist from a celebrity, that means you're onto something.
yeah.
They don't send those out unless they personally feel like there could be damage in the truth that you're telling.
And that's what he says. He said that he is now posting videos mocking the cease and desist, telling Drake, I'm not backing off. Because, look, I'm just pointing out what you've put in your songs.
If it's true and they're in the songs and you're not making stuff up, they really don't have a basis for a lawsuit to come after you. It's in the music. The facts are there.
Yep.
If Drake recorded it, he's probably just trying to scare you with his high-powered legal teams.
Yeah, so I do appreciate that, Brandon in Montana. I will do a deeper dive on those videos and maybe grab some clips so we can also get a lawsuit.
We haven't been sued in a minute.
No, it's been a minute.
It has, yeah. It'd be fun to do it again, huh?
If you, like us, are big fans of the Home Alone movies, you, of course, know who the Wet Bandits are.
Of course.
So Daniel Stern is one half of the Wet Bandits. He was Marv, the one that got the Wet Bandits their name by turning on the sink after every burglary that they would do. Well, I guess Daniel Stern is talking a lot about how he became a whistleblower on a sitcom back in the 90s and was basically blackballed in Hollywood for trying to protect female actresses from Brett Ratner and Jeremy Piven. Apparently, he was on this sitcom, and the female actresses came to Daniel Stern, Marv from the Wet Bandits.
Yep.
They came to him, they said, look, Brett Ratner and Jeremy Piven are sexually harassing us. We are afraid. What should we do? And so Daniel Stern was just trying to get these women help. And I guess he started talking about it and telling people and ratting on Brett Ratner and Jeremy Piven. And they basically came after him, threatened to sue him, blackballed him. He says it was a terrifying experience that ended up hurting his career severely, just trying to stand up for them, for the women on the show.
I can totally see that happen.
They slapped him with a $25 million lawsuit.
I can see that happening.
Wow.
They look. Well, where's Ratner and Piven now?
A lot of allegations around those two. A little heat.
There's some heat.
A little heat.
There's definitely some smoke around there.
And I think Marv from the Wet Bandits was just trying to do these women a solid. And for that, he got a $25 million lawsuit slapped against him.
You have to think about the time he went after them. They were both powerful, very powerful at that time.
You're
They
right.
were major players back then.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
And finally here, Jason Kelce, Travis Kelce's brother, the one he does the podcast with, was just trying to have a date night in Jersey Shore over Memorial Day weekend. And there's a video now out there of this fan that was trying to get a picture with Jason Kelce and his wife was having none of it. She shut this lady down, but the lady, I guess, was drinking and screaming and just a hot mess.
Yeah, here's a little bit of the audio. You can hear the drunk woman is telling her, I don't give an F who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. You'll never be allowed in this town again.
Didn't you just want a picture with her? And you're saying, I don't give a F who you are? Well, apparently you do.
It's such a crazy thing to say to somebody.
And then Kylie, who is Jason Kelce's wife, calls out this woman saying, yeah, I smell alcohol in your breath. You're embarrassing yourself. Here's a little bit of the exchange.
Middle is who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. No. You'll never be allowed in this town. Don't be alcohol in your breath. You're embarrassing yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You'll never be
allowed in this town. What is she, the mayor? What are you doing? You'll never be allowed in this town?
I mean, drunk people say that all the time. You'll never be allowed in this town.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Spot.
We got weights and fit. There we go.
There was another fun celebrity screaming match that went on. Did you see it? Robert De Niro was out front of the Trump trial yesterday in New York City.
I did.
Oh, and he's just kind of like his characters in movies. He gets a little bit mouthy, and there were a couple Trump supporters that were going back and forth with Robert De Niro.
You are gangsters. You are gangsters. You're washed up. You. You're a little punk. You're a softy. You're a nobody. Your movies suck. You're trash. You're trash.
Oh my gosh.
Mess, huh?
Why is it so intense, Kevin?
Oh, welcome to politics.
Where's
baby.
Joe Pesci with a bat?
Yeah, right. Hey, got to give a big old shout out to them Florida Panthers last night. It really was a must-win game in Sunrise, Amerant Bank Arena. The Panthers down 2-1. They go down 3-1. Forget about it.
My panda had money on the game thanks to
Okay.
Kevin Ralston.
All
He is
right.
now a full-blown gambling addict.
Got that monkey on his back.
And we went to bed, and Panda was stressing me out. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, you got to put your energy back in the bottle because I cannot with you all invested in this game as I'm trying to
it's
go to
big
sleep. Overtime, Jason.
Big
Again.
stuff. Big stuff. Oh, yeah. And here we are. It is in overtime. Sam Reinhart steps up.
Up high. 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Down low. Score! Sam Reinhart! A power play goal! Wins it for Florida!
Yeah, baby.
That's
Sam
it.
Reinhart, man, all over it.
Good job with the announcer, too. I think
Yeah.
he called that good.
He did. Oh, that was a great call. Absolutely. It's an exciting game. So pretty cool. The Panthers now have evened the series in the Stanley Cup Eastern Conference Finals. 2 games apiece now, and they're heading to Thursday's Game 5 in New York.
So if they win this whole thing here, they're in the final.
In the final, the Stanley
Wow.
Cup final itself. So we'll see how that goes. Also giving prop to Delray Beach's Coco Gauff. She's now in the second round of the French Open, and she's going to be on the U.S. Women's Olympic team in France this summer as well. So
Nice.
She's doing pretty well. Also, we got the new Bad Boys movie that is going to be coming out here later on. I guess it's going to be in June. And they're doing some promo stuff now to really amp it up. So you've got Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and they did a cool little promo using some South Florida sports stars. They've got Jimmy Butler and then Lionel Messi here in the new promo they've come out with for Bad Boys.
Jimmy Butler is reportedly considering leaving the Miami Heat out in the cold.
Jimmy, we were just getting our groove back. I consider myself a part of the team, Mike. You are 4'11". You could be the mascot. Basketball is in my blood. O negative. I shot that from a weird angle. You expecting anybody? No. Yo, man, what you doing? I want to be a bad boy.
You want to give up an NBA career to be a cop?
Be no bad boy. Y'all not just cops. Y'all like superheroes.
Bad boys don't just kick the door open.
No.
You got to kick it and say something cool.
You had me in hello. What the? Did he do a romantic comedy quote?
Miami fans, rejoice. Jimmy Butler is back with the Heat.
Hey, man. Look at
Bad boys?
Wrong casa. Yeah, they live down.
Bad boys.
Bad boys is at the other thing.
Mucho gusto.
There you go. All right.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. That's Lionel Messi, if you couldn't tell. That was not Jimmy Butler on that one. So there you go. So that's going to be exciting. That looks pretty good. I think all those movies have been solid. And it's pretty quick. Doesn't it just feel like a couple months ago they were doing the filming here in South Florida?
Yeah, it's already done.
Yeah, Bad Boys Ride or Die is coming out in June.
Huh.
Yeah. So it's there, baby.
Is Diddy doing the song for this one? No, I don't think they're going to get Diddy for this one.
Yeah,
No.
I think he's got to sit
He's
this
free.
one out.
He's available.
Oh, yeah, he's very free.
Oh, did you see the scathing Rolling Stone that's about to come out? I guess they've been doing a 6-month investigation into Diddy.
Okay.
And they sat down with dozens of former co-workers, artists, managers, bodyguards, people. And 6 months they already been doing this for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm so salivating. Give it to me, Rolling Stone.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I figured somebody's going to break something loose pretty soon.
I'm so happy that they said we already been working on this for 6 months.
Yeah.
They're not going to be the only ones. I think you're going to find out a lot
It's coming,
more.
baby. Get ready. All right. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, from time to time, Virginia gets it wrong. And people let us know.
Rarely.
No, please tell me you're going to talk about what I think you're going to tell me.
I don't know when Virginia has been this blatantly wrong and has gotten called out this hard. What is she wrong about now? You get to hear it for yourself next here on the KVJ Show.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart like halfway through the drive, because your voice trailed off exactly as you passed my exit sign. Kept on driving straight and left our future to the right. Now I am stuck between my anger and the blame that I can't face, and memories or something even smoking weed does not replace. And I am terrified of weather, cause I see you when it rains. Doc told me to travel, but there's COVID on the planes. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. So I thought that if I piled something good and all my bad, that I could cancel out the darkness I inherited from Dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I miss the way you laugh. You once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas. And I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do. Oh, that'll have to do. My other half was you. I hope this pain's just passing through, but I doubt it. 'Cause I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks. And I saw your mom, she forgot that I existed. And it's half my fault, but I just like to play the victim. I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas, and I'll dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now your tire tracks in one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half, but that'll have to do.
Virginia is wrong might be one of the biggest subject lines that we have when it comes to email that we get here.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm just saying that you go bold sometimes, Virginia, and a lot of opinion, sometimes not a lot of research.
What platform was that on that I sent it to? Was it YouTube, the video? The comments were making
I believe it was a short from
Okay.
YouTube.
It's YouTube short.
Yeah. YouTube short.
It's very short.
No.
Very wrong.
Hey, it's crushing. It's got 462 views, Kev.
It's big, so it's doing well. Top of it. It's got a lot of comments, though.
It does have. It's got some comments.
You know, we got some interesting looking birds here in South Florida. Virginia saw one of them, and some of these birds look like they got an attitude, and that's what Virginia was trying to show off here in this clip.
These are blue herons. Easily the judgiest bird. They're always looking at you like, ugh, they're so disappointed.
Mm-hmm. As you're being the judgiest person and also getting it wrong.
Yeah.
Every comment calls her out for being wrong. It's the wrong bird.
Here are some of the comments that go along with that YouTube short. Aw, pumpkin, bless your heart. That's a sandhill crane. Another one says, oh, sweetie, the sandhill crane is disappointed that you think it's a blue heron. And then, of course, the one that you need, Virginia is wrong in all caps again.
She's been incorrect all day long, so it's time for another round of Virginia is wrong. She's been wrong since the break of dawn, going on and on way too long. Oh, Virginia is wrong.
You can suck it.
I mean, every comment is just going in on her.
They do look a lot alike.
Yeah.
Please do more nature videos.
Yeah, it's good.
The show in general has been doing a lot of nature videos lately.
That's what old people do.
It is. Yeah, it's odd stuff.
I'm morphing into that old lady bird watcher.
I'm cat sitting my sister's cat.
I got two dogs humping.
We've turned into a lame animal show.
Oh, what's the matter with us?
That's just what happens, Virginia. So is life, right? Well, I'll let you know Virginia's not the only thing that's wrong. AI, artificial intelligence, has been getting it wrong, and they're racking it up to AI being too stupid to understand context. One example of this is how artificial intelligence gave one person a pizza recipe that included glue.
Oh.
That's attempted murder.
That's a problem.
Now, here's the reason why it did that. Glue is a legit ingredient, but only when you're photographing pizza. You know how sometimes you look at those ads, you're like, oh, gosh, that pizza looks great. It's really popping.
Yes.
You know why it looks so good? It's because it's got glue in it. And that's part of the reason. And so, you know, that's some of the stuff that's happening. There was another instance that happened where artificial intelligence told somebody to eat a pebble every day. And because they're looking to get some nutrients in their body. And
eat a pebble?
Yes. And now they've realized that, yes, that was a little bit wrong, because what happened was one person had said AI overviews allegedly responded, how many rocks should a child eat, by falsely claiming that UC Berkeley geologists recommend eating at least one small rock per day.
Oh, my.
And so they pointed that out to Google and say, hey, your stupid AI is telling our kids to eat rocks. And so they said, yeah, we're trying to deal with some of those things, because I guess what it is Google had said that many instances of strange responses were examples of so-called data voids, where there was a lack of high-quality information available online for a particular query. So AI, it doesn't want to look like it doesn't know what's going on, so it fills the gap with what Virginia does, a wrong fact.
That's horrifying.
Virginia's just like AI. When she doesn't know, she just makes it up.
The blue heron really does look a lot like the sandhill crane.
And much like AI, it's double downing.
Yeah.
You are.
That's what AI does.
that your AI doesn't want to appear wrong. What a human quality for AI to have.
Right. So it will tell you something BS and made up, and they haven't filled in enough informational gaps yet, because that's what AI is doing. It's picking off of information put up on the internet.
This is great. I see nothing going wrong with this.
Well, one person had said in the early days of Siri, I just was joking. I said, yeah, Siri, I want to jump off a bridge and kill myself. And Siri said, here are 14 bridges near your location.
Oh, damn.
God. So they said that AI really doesn't get context and it doesn't understand emotion.
But it doesn't want to be wrong.
Yes.
Which has got...
So it will tell you 14 bridges you can jump off of or have your kids eat rocks.
It's got the worst part of the human quality.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's... I'm going to the woods.
You're right. It'll tell you how to get there, but it'll tell you wrong. You'll drive off a bridge. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we did the songs with summer in the title on our 2-second tunes. Today is what we have there. Yesterday we did it on Do It Bitch. So I'm going to see if you can actually name any songs with summer in the title when I play just 2 seconds of the song.
I got this.
Okay.
Okay.
This makes it easier.
Yes. So rewind to some of those songs that you mentioned yesterday, and I put none of them in this list.
Okay. You didn't put that obscure summer lovin'?
Yeah, that did not make the list. So we'll see how well you can do. You can play against the show next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. We have a crash tying you up currently on the Turnpike. This one is southbound beyond the exit for Lake Worth Road. Look for a left lane blocked in that area. You're also seeing some northbound delays on the approach to that area. Plus 95 right now is under speed on both sides of the highway between Lantana Road and Woolbright Road. And in Broward County, you're seeing slowdowns on both sides of 95 as you're approaching the exit for Hillsborough Boulevard. There's also an accident to watch for that is tying you up on the Turnpike, this one blocking a left lane northbound as you are approaching the exit for Hollywood Boulevard. And there's an accident to watch for on Hollywood Boulevard. This one is westbound at 28th Avenue. Look for 2 right lanes blocked in the area. Traffic, a service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at MassageEnvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
What's better than family, friends, and the Palm Beaches? How about inviting your family and friends to visit you in the Palm Beaches? Use hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches on social media to share why you love where you live. And you can win weekly and monthly prizes like swag, restaurant gift cards, tickets, and hotel stays. Get all the details at thepalmbeaches.com/love and share the love all summer long with hashtag #LoveThePalmBeaches.
Get hyped, Port St. Lucie, because Dave & Buster's is finally here. Step into the fun and experience over 100 incredible games, gigantic screens to watch every game, and all of their surround sound glory, and indulge in a menu that's packed with irresistible food and drink options. Join WRMF's Danny and Megan on June 3rd at 10 a.m. for a grand opening celebration for the ages as Dave & Buster's bring on the fun in Port St. Lucie.
If you're struggling to lose weight, go to Red Mountain Weight Loss. They'll show you how shedding those unwanted pounds has never been easier. With a new FDA-approved drug called semaglutide that's revolutionizing medical weight loss. It's the primary ingredient in Ozempic, and it also helps people lose up to 15 pounds a month easily. It's a total game changer. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, we have semaglutide, and Red Mountain Weight Loss has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today, available in either the injection or tablet form. You also get the support from their licensed medical team, helping you with meal plans to speed your progress and medical solutions to prevent side effects or muscle loss, all for less than half the price of Ozempic. So go ahead, put this game changer to work for you at Red Mountain Weight Loss. You'll get quality semaglutide, your choice of injections or 4 tablets, all for half the price of Ozempic? Schedule your free consultation today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy? Now you can get 50% off any unlimited data phone plan. That's one line for only $25 a month, and you keep the phone you love. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. So find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Offer ends July 31st, 2024. Promo subject to cancellation after 12 months. Available exclusively online and in Total by Verizon stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. See totalbyverizon.com for device compatibility and additional details. Taxes and fees may apply.
Have you been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident? Rubenstein Law has been representing accident victims for 35 years. We're proud to have a fully English and Spanish-speaking firm with 20 offices in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. We've recovered billions for our clients. We fight rideshare companies. If you've been injured in an Uber or Lyft accident, call us now. Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Office in West Palm Beach. We're open on weekends, too.
Well, here we are right on the cusp of hurricane season. I mean, it's just minutes away, and all the news forecasters are getting all excited. But if you have bad windows and bad doors, you're not going to be excited because it's stressful. I was in that same boat. I know how it feels. And then I hired the team from BNT Windows and Doors. They came out, they gave me a full estimate. We broke it up over 3 years, and now this is my second hurricane season when all my windows, all my doors have completely been fortified courtesy of BNT Windows and Doors. It's a different feeling. It gives me that peace, that security, just knowing I've fortified my home as best I can courtesy of BNT Windows and Doors. They use that custom PGT product, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the master installers of BNT and then that wonderful PGT product. Go online today, set up your consultation, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
The laundry room. For as long as I can remember, this was the only place to get a good Wi-Fi connection. Until we got Xfinity. Now we have Wi-Fi all over the house. So, you're probably wondering why I'm still hanging out in here, when I could be happily streaming in the attic, basement, or literally any other room. Well, the truth is, it's warm in here. And I like the smell of dryer sheets.
Get out of here, weirdo.
Hey, close the door! You're letting cool air in.
That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi with Xfinity. Now through June 21st, get started with 300 megabit internet for $35 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And get free Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Memorable deals at hgregg.com. The Memorial Day sales event is already started. Used cars from $6,497. This is the best time of the year to upgrade your car. Drive your new car today. Don't wait. Visit hgregg.com now. hgreg.com.
A hot and humid day today with high temperatures returning to the middle 90s this afternoon. We also have the chance of dealing with a few isolated storms firing up after 3 o'clock. We'll look at mostly clear skies tonight, temperatures dropping back into the upper 70s. From your WPTV First Alert Weather Team, I'm meteorologist Francis Payton in the Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan Injury Law Firm.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've grown by offering our clients more offices, more lawyers, and recovering more than $20 billion. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Free case review. Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
You know, I know a lot of people are going to be looking for a nice little getaway for their summer break. And we got one for you, the Caribe Royale Orlando, 4-day, 3-night stay. Listen up for Dua Lipa, and whenever you hear her play on WRMF, tap the track, and you're going to be qualified for that. They've got tropical pools, they got water slides, you can bike, fish, play pickleball. And I got a nice email here from Toph. She wanted to thank WRMF for the free Caribe Royale stay that I won nearly a year ago. My son and I finally used it. We had a fabulous weekend. The hotel's proximity to the parks was perfect. We're pass holders. The room was big. The pool was crowded but still usable. And it was less than a 5-minute drive to my favorite Puerto Rican restaurant in Kissimmee. And there is Toph and her son. Great photo. So you can have a big smile on your face just like they do.
Sounds like it was Toph the Hook.
Yeah. There you go, baby. All right. So download that app. If you don't have it right now in your app store, just look for WRMF. Yesterday on Do It Bitch, one of our topics was songs with summer in the title. So today, what we have for you is songs with summer in the title for 2-second tunes. I've got 2 seconds of the song. You've got to tell me the title of the song.
Question.
Yes.
How deep do we go?
How deep?
Like deep in time.
It could be any time.
Okay.
It could be any moment in time.
Up to the 70s?
I like
They
it.
could be, yeah. I could go back to the 20s.
Oh,
my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Whoa,
You just never
really?
know. Yeah. You never know.
No way.
I would be so shocked.
Summertime.
You know it.
it.
Ella Fitzgerald.
He hates old-timey music.
Oh, you could go Porgy and Bess.
Yeah.
Who?
Just saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Summertime and the living is easy.
Whoa.
Okay.
Give me goosebumps.
Yeah, right. That's beautiful.
It actually looks like a rash.
Okay, here we go. We got Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's all playing along here. Your first song is from 2019. Okay, what is the title of this song? What you think? Okay. Only going back a little skip in time for this song with summer in the title. Kind of frustrated looking bird there.
One person is stressed.
Cyan.
They were hoping you would start with the ragtime.
Man, I was really hoping for something from the 70s to lead it
A little
off.
summer breeze, maybe.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd been nice. Virginia, what is the title of this song?
That's without a doubt Cruel Summer.
Jaybird, what did you write down?
Summer face.
And Denny's, what did you write down?
Cruel Summer.
Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift. Okay.
That was the softball.
That's what makes me nervous.
Okay, song number 2 with a summer thrown into the title. What is the title of this song? Okay, what do you think? Okay, slam dunk there, Bird. Done writing it down pretty quick. What'd you write down, Bird?
Summer love?
Summer love. What'd you write down, Denny's?
Summer Love.
Virginia.
Summer love.
I can't wait to fall in love with you. You can't wait to fall in love with me. This just can't be summer love.
Okay.
Oh, birds on the board.
Bird on the board, baby. Yeah. Okay. Virginia got 2, Denny's 2, Bird with 1. Crushing it so far. Songs with summer in the title. What's the title of this song from 2014? It's from one of your favorite categories, EDM.
I know the song. I don't know the title. I don't know.
Okay. That's what I'm looking for. The title of this song. Okay. Denny's, what did you write down for the title of this one?
I wrote down Met You in the Summer.
Met You in the Summer. Okay. Virginia, what did you write down?
I wrote down Hot Summer.
Hot Summer. Okay. What did you write down, Jaybird?
Summer sisters.
Summer Sisters. This was the easiest one to get because all you had to write down was summer.
Met you in the summer. Summer heartbeat sound. We fell in love. leaves turn brown. And we could be together, baby, as long as skies are.
That's Calvin Harris on that.
I knew the song. The title was tricky.
Kevin couldn't be more smugger.
He met you in the smugger.
Okay, song number 4 here, 2-second tune. Songs with summer in the title. Okay.
Oh, this is Bird's jam.
Yeah.
This is my cut.
There you go. Here's your softball. What is the title of this song right here? Virginia, what do you think it is?
Summer Highland Falls.
Summer Highland Falls, little Billy Joel.
I wouldn't have known it if he hadn't gone, this is my cut.
Oh, okay. And I said,
Is
yeah,
it?
it's a softball for Bird. Yep.
Yeah.
Summer Highland Falls, Bird. Is that what you wrote?
No.
No, what?
This is Demi Gelato, cool for the summer.
Denny's, what did you write?
I wrote Love One Another, cool for the summer.
Oh, I mean, that's my bad little song. Get me on the dance floor. And I just want to rip it off.
Look at this. Denny's has 3, and Virginia and Jaybird are tied at 2.
Oh.
Dang.
Okay. All right. If Denny's gets this correct, he will be the winner in song number 5. Okay. What is the title of this song with summer in it? Okay. All right. What is the title of that song? Jaybird, will go to you first. What did you write down?
Oh, gosh. Summer Girls?
Why are you so stressed?
Because I want it.
It's just a game.
It means more. Respect the game.
Okay, all right.
If we respect the games in life, we're going to, I don't know.
Your crow's feet are sticking out.
Sorry.
Denny's, what did you write down?
I wasn't as stressed out, but I wrote the same thing, Summer Girls.
All right.
What did you write down, Virginia?
Summer Girls.
It's Summer Girls.
Kids on the block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick, and I think it's fly when girls stop by for the summer. For the summer. I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
All right.
What an old reference.
Me and your husband, Panda, I bought.
You had the Kasingle.
I did. I bought the Kasingle at the Boca Mall. And we played it on repeat all the way back home.
We know. You've told that story like 10 times.
Can I tell another
You're telling the story on repeat. Get a new story.
Why do you have to be cool for this song?
Denny's with the win today.
Yes.
All right, the champion. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, I guess it did pretty well because the Florida Man Games is coming back. Where and when? I got some details for you in your whacked out news coming up after Taylor Swift.
Fever dream high in the quiet of the night, you know that I caught it. Bad, bad boy, shiny toy with a price, you know that I bought it. Killing me slow, out the window, I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The feeling I got in it, it's cool summer. It's cool, that's what I tell 'em, no rules. Unbreakable heaven, but it's cool summer.
It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
It looks like the Florida Man games are going to become a regular thing. They just launched it this last February in St. Augustine, and they got 5,000 people show up to check it out.
Wow.
Yeah, not bad. They did a couple epic events like the Florida sumo cage matches and the evading arrest obstacle course.
That's
with
fun.
catalytic converters. Yeah, a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, they say it's now going to be coming back in March 1st, 2025, and they need a bigger venue. So they're going to be moving it to the St. Johns County Fairgrounds, which has a covered arena with built-in bleachers.
Wow, they're upgrading.
Yeah, they are.
That's awesome. A covered arena with bleachers so people can watch. Mm-hmm. That's smart.
I can see this something like, on ESPN Ocho.
Oh, yeah. Late night.
They do a little cornhole, and then they do a little Florida Man games. Yeah, this would be the kind of thing that worked perfect on that. Well, this would probably fit into it as well. Pier jumping after sex. That is something that happened in Naples. There was a couple that was getting it on right in front of kids at about 4:30 in the afternoon.
Naples turned into nipples.
Yeah, it did.
You can't do that.
You cannot.
You get arrested. They will arrest you.
She was like, y'all not taking me easy.
No, that's the crazy thing, yeah. The cops came up and he froze stage. She jumped off the pier into the water.
Wow, what a spirit on her.
It's a ballsy move. Mad respect.
Did they catch her?
Yes, they did.
Patrol, yeah.
Yeah. So is it really that good of a move?
But she went out swinging.
She did. A cop in California has resigned after he accidentally locked himself in the back seat with a woman that he'd arrested.
Oh, Kevin, it's so good. Have you seen the body cam footage of how it all went down?
No. What happened in the body cam?
Okay, it's so good. So he's they're not in the car yet. He's arresting her, so she's in cuffs, and he's walking her to the car. And there's somebody else, I think one of his other officers, that had a body cam on as well. So you see her, very curvy, very attractive. And he puts her in cuffs in the back of his car, and then the two of them start talking. And she says, I'm down to clown.
Yeah.
Down to clown. But didn't say clown.
Down to clown.
And he goes, don't say that. Everything's being recorded. My body cam is on. And she's like, oh, all right, well, I just wanted to let you know I'm down. And he goes, all right, hold on. So he pulls over. And you see his body cam go off. He gets in the back seat because she's down, and apparently he's down as well. And he accidentally locks himself in the back seat with her.
Big dummy.
Because when you're in the back of a cop car, you're not supposed to be able to open the door and get out. I guess he forgot that detail.
You big dummy.
So what happened?
Well, he was down to clown. I think he clowned and then realized he couldn't get out.
And how did they get out?
He resigned. He's done.
He's done?
He's done.
He put the white flag up.
Yeah, because they're like, all right, when they laid out all the Virginia details she just had, he's like, all right, you know what? Here's my badge. I'm going home.
It's definitely worth a watch. Go watch it. TMZ has the full video. It's amazing.
So they didn't know each other. They met just right then and there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was the arresting officer.
Wow. How about that, huh? Man. Well, we got a lot of nudity going on here today. There was a 47-year-old man in New Mexico that got arrested after climbing to the top of a statue of Bumblebee from Transformers and taking his clothes off. It's kind of an odd thing.
That is odd.
Yeah.
One of our main concerns was that he could have hurt himself. He could have fallen, and within a few minutes, they took him away, I think probably to a holding station down the street. He returned again after he was released, fully clothed in a nice white outfit that they provided at the holding station.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Huh.
More nudity here on a flight in Australia. It had to turn back after a man took off his clothes and ran naked down the aisle of the plane, knocking down a flight attendant.
Oh, that's going to mess up the flight?
Yeah, it apparently threw things off a bit.
Full frontal tackle? It's terrible.
Yeah. He then got arrested when they wound up landing. A 52-year-old man broke into Buckingham Palace and later told police he was just looking for somewhere to pee.
Huh.
I don't know if you get to use their throne.
You don't.
Yeah, probably on your own on that. A 39-year-old man in Pennsylvania got arrested for drunk driving, instructing. He was actually in the passenger seat of a car that was being driven recklessly by a 14-year-old family member.
Oh, my.
But since he was a licensed driver, you got to be sober.
Wow.
Yeah, so you cannot get hammered and then teach a 14-year-old how to drive a car.
Interesting.
Aha. Yeah, Virginia. Interesting.
So, I mean, I don't know how long the statute of limitations is on something like this, but I can remember when Magnolia got her permit.
Oh, yeah?
I had her drive me around after I had been drinking.
No one's surprised.
Look, it's cheaper than an Uber.
It's true. Yeah, you're not lying. Truth in that.
She's fine.
The mailbox isn't it?
The mailbox
that she hit.
In the mailbox is like a word.
And the two cars.
Yeah. Boy, this is just rough. You never know, man. There are live mics all over the place. And Toby Moore, a high school sports announcer, was making some jokes. They were talking after a match had gone on in soccer. And he started this 5-minute rant by saying that he wanted to jump from the press box because the students were playing so poorly. He then said, though, that the only bonus of calling high school soccer was getting to stare at the hot soccer moms. He had no idea that this was actually being broadcast live on the feed to the public.
Oh.
So they point out an actual mom from the crowd, and he's like going, yeah, I can feel her ass from here.
Oh, damn. That's unfortunate.
That's a bit intense. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where to over this? That is...
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Then joking about suicide from how bad the soccer match was, he joked about how bad it would be had this thing actually been broadcast live, not realizing it had.
So he had a whole little routine going.
Yeah, he did.
He did. His worst fear did come true. He has been barred from covering any local high school games and was fired by the production company that employed him.
That's such an intense thing he said. Oh my gosh. He doesn't think anyone can hear.
How hot was this mom?
Oh, no.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And Suits, do we have that reporter video? Yeah, if you're watching YouTube on KVJ-TV, you got to check this out. Boston 25 news reporter Vanessa Welch appeared to swallow a fly live on the air and kept going.
What?
It's amazing. The fly, at first kind of lands like right by her eye.
No way.
And you're like, oh my gosh, it's so distracting.
She ate it like a lizard?
On her eye, and then it flies down and it goes in her mouth, and she just gulps it down and keeps on trucking.
She does look.
I mean, look at that. That's unbelievable.
That's a pro.
That is a
Look at that.
She might be a lizard person.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. Jaybird, there's one of your lizard people. Oh my God.
She really is nailing it.
I mean, is that impressive or is it completely gross? She eats a fly and doesn't miss a beat.
I'm impressed.
It's
Wow.
unbelievable. I mean, I don't know what award you give out to that person, but she deserves something.
Something, please.
Yeah.
That's a talented woman right there.
Gosh, that is something. I got to tell you, I almost feel like our call him out from yesterday might have done some good. A little bit of pressure came from it. Remember the dude, Phil, that was acting a fool and abusing his dog and then yelling profanities at people at Burt Reynolds Park and waving around a machete?
Yes, it was a horrifying story, and everybody wants to catch this guy and punish him.
This one dude had called Jupiter Police, and they're kind of like, well, he's out there on his boat, nothing really we can do about it. Well, I guess a little bit of heat was applied, and we have an update to that story for you coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Schumacher Auto Group is celebrating Memorial Day with special savings on hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles online or in the showroom. Visit SchumacherAuto.com today and ride home in a new truck or SUV. Schumacher, come join the family. No major incidents reported at the moment on 95 or the Turnpike, but you are seeing some delays on both sides of the Turnpike at the West Palm Beach Service Plaza, and 95 southbound currently moving slowly between Forest Hill Boulevard and Atlantic Avenue. There's a crash to watch for as well on Military Trail. This one is at Summit Boulevard, and on Lake Worth Road, look for a crash at the Turnpike. Traffic and service of Massage Envy. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
Self-care is not selfish. Take a break and book some me time at Massage Envy. Book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy, where better begins. Massage Envy is always hiring licensed massage therapists and estheticians.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip-Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Racetrack breakfast made fresh in store. They're the breakfast sandwiches you adore. Fluffy eggs and melted cheese stacked. Bacon or sausage, get your day on track.
Yeah, that tracks. That's a hit that'll get your taste buds nodding.
Get 2 for $5 every day.
Racetrack. Whatever gets you going. Buy 2 classic breakfast sandwiches for $5. Limitations apply. See store for details.
Get hyped, Port St. Lucie, because Dave & Buster's is finally here. Step into the fun and experience over 100 incredible games, gigantic screens to watch every game, and all of their surround sound glory, and indulge in a menu that's packed with irresistible food and drink options. Join WRMF's Danny and Megan on June 3rd at 10 a.m. for a grand opening celebration for the ages as Dave & Buster's bring on the fun in Port St. Lucie.
In West Palm, the only thing we like better than sunshine is savings. And with unlimited welcome from Verizon, you can get the best deals, even if you're on a single line. For a limited time, single lines start at just $50 a month when you bring your own phone, with auto pay plus taxes and fees. That's a savings of $15 a month. And when you switch now, you can save on the things you love, like Netflix and Max, all on the most awarded 5G network. Now that's savings easier than a day at the beach. There's never been a better time to switch to the network America relies on. But this offer won't last long. Visit your local Verizon store to switch and save big today. $180 BYOD promo credit and $360 local promo credit applied over 36 months. For new customers with one new line with your own 4G or 5G phone on unlimited welcome plan required. Additional terms apply. Auto pay and paper-free billing required. In times of congestion, unlimited 5G and 4G LTE may be temporarily slower than other traffic. Domestic data roaming at 2G speeds. $10 a month for each MyPlan perk. Additional terms and conditions applied per perk.
I actually did something smart about a decade ago. Probably been about a decade since I've done something smart since. I went to Panu Laser. I invested in myself, and when you invest in yourself, it's always going to turn out well. I got a LASIK procedure from the place I should have gone because of the expertise of Dr. Mutiella. You're going to be in great hands. He's performed over 100,000 LASIK procedures. The procedure was easy. It took all of 90 seconds. Vision gets blurry, and I was back to work the very next day. Plus, I gotta tell you, I didn't want to do glasses or contact lenses, and I don't have to now. And now I'm thinking about going back to get my other eye done, but I know what the experience is like. I know it's a lot more affordable than I thought, and I know I could get it done today and not have to pay even a penny for a full year. That's the payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest. And you should know that if you say my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, they will take an additional $500 off. And they got convenient locations all over Broward and now in Palm Beach. So book online today at panulaser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In office, West Palm Beach.
Summer starts early here in Florida, which means we get more beach time, more sunshine, and more time to enjoy refreshing, sweet, and juicy fresh from Florida watermelon. The best part of summer is already here. Find locally grown Florida watermelon where you shop. Just look for the sunny Fresh from Florida logo or ask for it by name. Fresh from Florida. There's sunshine in every bite.
Raising a teen can be especially challenging. Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County has your back with our free Every Parent app and website. Turn to Every Parent for trusted expert advice and connections to free local resources like Teen Triple P, the Positive Parenting Program. Learn more by downloading the Every Parent app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today, or go to everyparentpbc.org. That's everyparentpbc.org.
If you're struggling to lose weight, go to Red Mountain Weight Loss. They'll show you how shedding those unwanted pounds has never been easier. With a new FDA-approved drug called semaglutide that's revolutionizing medical weight loss. It's the primary ingredient in Ozempic, and it also helps people lose up to 15 pounds a month easily. It's a total game changer. At Red Mountain Weight Loss, we have semaglutide, and Red Mountain Weight Loss has semaglutide in stock and ready to ship today, available in either the injection or tablet form. You also get the support from their licensed medical team, helping you with meal plans to speed your progress and medical solutions to prevent side effects or muscle loss, all for less than half the price of Ozempic. So go ahead, put this game changer to work for you at Red Mountain Weight Loss. You'll get quality semaglutide, your choice of injections or tablets, all for half the price of Ozempic. Schedule your free consultation today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone, keyword Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
You know, Virginia, every now and then, those call-em-outs do pay off. And there was one that just disgusted me yesterday that we had done about this dude named Phil at Burt Reynolds Park in Jupiter that was holding his dog's head underwater like he's trying to drown it, was abusing the animal. And when people started confronting him about it, he started yelling expletives at him. And one person even had him get chased down by Phil with a machete.
Oh my gosh.
Jupiter police were called, and at least according to the next door post, it sounded like they were like, hey, there's not really much we can do about it. He's got a boat out there and we can't get him. But there was a well-known animal advocate in the area, Pat DeShong, that got involved as well just by getting the word out, and went to Jupiter police and said, oh no, this is not going to do. And now it does appear as if Phil has been arrested, Phil Conway. And according to the police blotter, actually somebody sent this to me, it looks like they got him for animal cruelty, aggravated animal cruelty, excessive pain/death. Now, just to let you know, according to Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control, they did confirm that they have the alleged suspect's dog and the dog is now safe.
Okay.
But that's just the charge that they put to it. And to me, yeah, put as much stuff as you can. And that is the booking photo if you're watching KVJ-TV on YouTube. That right there is Philip Conway. That is the jerk face that was trying to drown the dog and then cussing at people and chasing people with a machete in Jupiter.
Book him.
Yep, no doubt. They got him.
Wow.
So that's great.
So how long, because all of that is it's a pretty horrific crime, that whole thing. How long does one go to jail for on something like that?
It depends. Priors, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You throw a lot of different elements into it. And I don't know, taking a quick stab at Phil's, I have a feeling that's not his first mugshot. I'm just going out on a limb.
He does have that squirrely look.
You're just going on a gut feeling?
You know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm doing a prop bet here. I have a feeling he's got a prior. Just saying. It's a gut instinct I have. So good news. So I love that. When we do a little call them out, put a little pressure on people, and sometimes it takes a little nudge to kind of get things going. It just seemed like that was a no-brainer slam dunk. This guy needs to be arrested, and no justice was being served. And then a little bit of pressure turned up the heat, and what do you know?
Well,
guy gets arrested.
What an odd thing to say. So I can go rob a bank and then just go out in the ocean and say, oh, he's out in the ocean. Can't do nothing about it.
Yeah, that was the odd thing with the post that was on Nextdoor. The guy, I guess Travis was the dude that had posted it up there that I had seen. It was just kind of a weird thing. He was a little befuddled by it as well, saying, okay, why are we not taking any action on this? What do you mean? It's like there's nothing you can do.
Look, there are plenty of officers on the water because I see them all the time. I wave at them, and I hope they don't try to board my boat and do a safety check because that's exhausting. But those people can be radioed and they can go get Phil. It's just that it was a crime against a dog and they didn't take it as serious. It should be taken just as serious as if it was a crime against a person.
Oh, you can't mess with people get too pissed off with dogs. Yeah. And they did.
They should.
Mm-hmm. Well, when it comes to the dog itself, we'll try to keep an ear out for what is the future of the dog, because I do not want to see that dog back with that
no
a-hole.
Let's get that dog a new home where he's going to be given the love he deserves.
I wonder what kind of dog it is.
Oh, you've been sniffing around getting a dog again, haven't you?
We'll have to reach out. Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control has it, so we'll see if they have any info. If there's anybody there that's listening, you can let us know what is the status of said dog. Let's get it in a better place.
I think that would be good in my life. Get involved in this dog with a guy who likes to wield machetes.
Yeah.
Phil is going to come looking for his dog.
Yeah, I think it's a real good move, Jason.
What's your address? Where's the dog living?
All you gotta do is Google it.
All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, we get called out as well. We just don't call other people out. So what is the legit complaint we have about our show? Is it people sick of me talking about the movie Dune? Nobody cares and it's a tune out? Is it a tune out when Virginia talks so much about food? She's some kind of advanced foodie, and the only thing elevated is her ego.
Damn.
Is it Jaybird complaining too much about J-Lo, and this person hates how he keeps calling Jennifer Lopez J-Lo budget? It's very cringe and not funny, dude.
I call myself J-Lo.
He calls himself J-Lo budget.
Yeah.
They don't really get that right.
All right. Another person hating the bit, producer Denny's knows when you're high. Apparently Denny's questions are stupid and moronic.
It's a great.
Or is it Suits calling out Cruises wrong? Well, now somebody wants to call him out for how he is talking about cruises.
Whatever. My money's on Suits always being correct. He knows these cruises.
Well, what's the real complaint?
Denny's been getting called out a lot. Last week, he was the one that was called out, all because he gave his 1-year-old a smash cake, which everybody does.
For their birthday.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Denny's is the one you would never think anybody would go after, and yet it seems like he's at the forefront, so he gets all these little gripes.
I will say the complaint came in through via phone.
Via phone.
Here.
And Denny's answers it.
But it doesn't necessarily that doesn't necessarily mean it was about Denny's.
A clue that helps us nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what.
What do you think it is, Virginia, if you had to guess?
I think it's Bird. Definitely.
You think it's him calling himself J-Lo budget?
Yeah, he gets on my nerves.
Okay. Just on what you could say about it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the actual complaint? We'll find out next at the KVJ show. right, KVJ has been called out, but the big question, for what and who was the person called out? Was it me? Talking about Dune, how I've watched the 2 chapters now in it, and have been talking about it. Are people sick of it? Nobody cares, and it's a tune out.
Dune out?
A Dune out.
That's good.
That's good. Is it Virginia talking about her elevated food when the only thing elevated is just her ego?
Oh.
Definitely still attitude.
I agree with that one.
Is it Jaybird complaining way too much about J-Lo and the person saying, I hate how he keeps calling himself J-Lo budget. It's very cringe and not funny. Is it the bit Denny's knows when you're high? His questions are stupid and moronic.
Oh.
Or is it Suits being wrong about cruises?
That never
It's
happened.
Never been called out.
That never happened.
Okay. You're thinking maybe it's Jaybird?
It's either Bird or Dune out.
Bird or Dune out. Okay. I'm going to say it's Virginia's elevated food.
Please, if people find that annoying.
Whatever.
That's not what this complaint was about.
My food's on point.
This complaint was about J-Lo budget.
Oh.
no.
It was funny because it was during commercial break and Denny's got the phone call and this woman was so mad. I could hear what she was saying. Defending
Really?
J-Lo, how I keep going in so hard on J-Lo.
Okay.
And I go, Denny, let me try to smooth it over. I want to talk. So I got on the phone with her and I started talking to her. I couldn't even get a word in. She was so mad about J-Lo and then just hung up.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
She had so much to say about J-Lo, hates the J-Lo budget thing, doesn't know why I'm going in so hard on J-Lo.
Wow.
I was trying
So
to,
she does have fans. So she's the
She
person who
does.
bought that concert ticket.
she does have fans.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
a couple of them,
Don't mess with them, huh?
You've angered them.
we could not stop laughing after.
Wow. That's impressive. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, do you have a confession to make? You can text it in to us anonymously here, 877-979-WRMF. And we got to do it this way a lot of times because I'll ask questions on Facebook, for instance, and people just don't want to put their name to it. Because I was talking about how I had to buy myself a new nose trimmer. And I alerted my wife, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, if you see that charge, that was me buying a nose trimmer. She's like, that's hot. Yeah, and I thought, it is one of those products. I wouldn't rank it top of the list, but it's not something, if there were a bunch of hot girls standing around a counter at a store and I had to purchase it, you wouldn't go up there and be like, yeah, okay, there's my nose trimmer.
Some nose trimmers, there's some suppository.
Right.
Preparation H.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a hot cashier, you can't buy embarrassing items.
If you had to rank the top, what are the top 3 most embarrassing products that you own, or number 1, you can text that into us as well. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
KVJ. More in minutes on 97.9 WRMF.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Oh, the fun of anti-aging. There are so many fun things at Begin Anew. Seriously, if you love anti-aging, you've got to call them. Ask about their VIP membership, because I love this. When you bundle together monthly services and treatments and things that we love to get, you get free services and up to 20% off every treatment at Begin Anew. Go online today. Make your appointment. BeginAnewMed.com. Right there on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza in Jupiter. You're going to love the way you feel. Your skin, your energy, your weight loss. They can handle everything. They can help with every aspect. Maybe hormones are troubling you. They can help with that as well. It's everything to get you feeling better, living better, looking better. And drop my name to get $75 off the cost of your semaglutide if you're a new patient at BeginAnewMed.com.
Looking for a new ride? To Nick Rivers. Lease a new 2024 Kia Sportage for just $299 a month, or the sporty new 24 Kia Fortes are now just $199 a month. Plus, Plus, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach doing a $7,500 rebate or 0% financing for 72 months on the new 23 EV6 and Nero EVs. You thinking of buying? The new 2024 Kia Forte is starting at just $22,210, and the new 24 Kia Souls are priced at just $21,995. And as always, Greenway Kia still wants your trade. Get up to a $5,000 discount off any select new Kia in stock and get pre-qualified online without affecting your credit score. Call 800-NEW-KIAs on Facebook and always online at greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com. And remember,
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
qualified applicants through KMF, 36-month leases. Sportage 4263, Forte 3448 due at signing. 10,000 miles each per year. Security deposit waived. 0 down. $1,389 per 1,000 finance for 72 months at 0% APR plus tax tag and $9.99 admin fee. Discount includes all Kia factory rebates to dealer. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires June 30th.
Strax Aesthetics, leader in cosmetic surgery for 20 years, offering the same great values with prestigious board-certified surgeons. For qualified patients, breast dogs from $100 per month. Tummy tucks from $155 per month. Great credit is not a necessity. Meet your actual surgeon in a face-to-face consultation. Gastric sleeves at the guaranteed lowest prices. Semaglutide for weight loss at 50% below other clinics' prices. Strax Med Spa will beat any advertised price on products. Liquid facelifts with no downtime at highly affordable prices. For information, call 954-749-3040 or visit straxplastics.com.
My wife got a really rough call last night. It was from somebody that she used to work with, and one of their coworkers had died of a heart attack. What was so crazy about this story, this guy was a health food junkie. He was thin. He was a runner. He worked out all the time. At the age of 60, he just dropped dead from this heart attack. 30 to 40% of heart attacks, the first symptom, it's sudden death. And my wife said, you know what, this reminds me of your Life Imaging FLA place. I said, absolutely. This is a guy that should have gone in. Early detection saves lives, and they are offering you a free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It's a $699 value. If this guy would have gone in, he would have known. And they've seen this before. People that come right in and they send them right to the hospital saying, you could go at any minute. That's what it's like. But it's not just about the heart. It's about cancer screening and virtual colonography. You can say goodbye to sedation, too. And all you have to do to get it is hit pound 250 and say free heart scan. That's pound 250, keyword free heart scan.
Music this hour.
Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
Wait, KVJ is on TikTok? Oh, you've got to see this. Now, back to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, if you got a confession to make, we are the place to drop it. And you can do it anonymously, too. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. I've noticed that that really is what gets the people out. Because they want to confess, they just want to attach a face or a name to it. So that's why to get the really good, juicy stuff, you got to go with anonymity. And we can just sit back here and judge and enjoy the dark secrets you're holding on to. This person said in their text, since I was a kid, I've smelled my own poo. And then a month ago, I noticed kind of an off smell that I didn't recognize. It hadn't changed, so I went back to the doctor, but I couldn't say my poo smells strange because it just felt off. But then they tested it, and they found out I have early stage colon cancer, very treatable. And now I don't feel I can really tell anybody how I caught it so early.
What?
Yeah. There's a person that knew the smell of his poo so well that when it didn't smell right, he's like, wait a minute, something's off. And he got it tested.
That's like dog level sniffer skill.
That's impressive.
Very, very bloodhound.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
Wow.
To be able to do that.
Should we all be smelling our poo?
Yeah, you don't stick your head right in there?
I don't.
Go after it?
I do not.
Oh, I thought everybody did that. This person said, my son built a trap out of Legos to catch the tooth fairy. So I thought it'd be kind of a funny idea to wait until my son was asleep and then I'd make some tomato ketchup blood splatters and bloody footprints around the trap.
Oh, wow. That's pretty intense.
But according to my wife, she's been comforting my son all day long. Apparently that wasn't a very good idea.
No, the tooth fairy's bloody? Is that what happened?
The kid is like, I think he traumatized the Tooth Fairy and caught him in his Lego trap and actually maimed the Tooth Fairy.
I don't think that was a good move.
There are a lot of parental pranks that I see that, you know, I don't want to tell people how to raise their kids, but sometimes they get a little traumatic. You ever seen sometimes around Halloween especially, they really horrify the kids out? I've even seen it around Christmas. You've seen the Grinch prank?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that one is next level.
Did they at least let the kid off the hook about the Tooth Fairy and say it was a joke, or does the kid really think he clipped a wing or something?
Doesn't sound from that text that the dad's going to cop to anything. Poor kid is thinking.
Poor kid.
Did
I know.
Did the Tooth Fairy leave any money at least?
You'd hope so. Yeah.
That'd be awful if there's no money and it's bloody.
It's a lot.
In a sense, though, the kid's going to think twice about being all cute, right? Trying to set Lego traps for people. Maybe lesson learned.
That's
an intense lesson.
It's very intense.
Bet he sets no more Lego. I mean, he ain't going to pull that on Santa.
No, he will not.
No, he will not. This person said, I got into a fight with my girlfriend. She then ignored my phone calls and text messages, so I showed up at her house. Her sister opened the door and told me that she had gone away for the weekend to visit her aunt. Yep, I banged the sister. My girlfriend never found out. We are no longer together, so I guess I'm free to tell you.
Wow.
How about that, huh? That's like a movie, isn't it?
is.
The door opens,
mean,
conversation starts.
That's how you break up a family.
Wow. This person said, I don't know if she said her name, but I'll leave it out. Just say it's from the acreage. Says, when I worked as a customer service rep at a bank years ago, my branch manager basically had me doing most of his work while he sat in his office with the door closed. I was overwhelmed and I was stressed, but he kept telling me that I just needed to manage my time better. Well, then I finally lost it and I reported what he was doing to his supervisor. It was then discovered that he was working a second job remotely from his office.
Wow.
And then, how about that, huh? He's getting 2 paychecks and he's pawning the work from the one job off on his inferior.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy. This person said, I'm an administrator and my job is pointless. I was friends with my boss before my job and now I hate him. I just pretend I work all day so I can get my PTO for my honeymoon in a couple of months. Once my honeymoon is over, I'm out.
You are quiet quitting.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right?
Quiet quitting, it's a thing.
Oh, listen to this one. This confession says, I've got a Spotify playlist dedicated to my 5-year-old's favorite songs, and we'll sing along to them every time he's in the car with me. But now that I see her less due to our divorce, I play her playlist during solo drives just to imagine she's still sitting with me in the back seat.
Oh, damn.
These songs are kind of depressing.
That's heartbreaking.
I know.
Got Tooth Fairies bloodied up.
They're all over the place. There's a lot of emotion in this.
Good Lord.
This person sent us a text and confessed here. They said, I got massively hammered at a wedding. Then I found some pills in a baggie that was in my tuxedo jacket pocket. I took one, and I woke up the next morning realizing I had just swallowed a spare button.
Did you have that placebo effect thinking you were on something?
Yeah.
And you were acting all high?
Dude, these buttons are legit.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. If you got any more confessions to make, get them into us. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Got a fun little round of Who's Got More Money, a Brothers edition. We just heard about Jason Kelce, how his wife stood up to a drunk woman on the Jersey Shore over the weekend. He and his brother Travis have got a podcast together. Now, we know Travis's girlfriend's got a ton of cash, but what about him? Who do you think has got more money? Both Kelce brothers played in the NFL, got the podcast. How's that being split up? What do you think, Virginia? Who's got more money? Jason or Travis?
I think it's Jason.
You think it's Jason? Okay, we'll see if you're right. Coming up next, right here on the KVJ Show.
He said, are you serious? I tried, but I can't figure out. I've been next to you all night and still don't know what you're about.
Well, in the dirt of the day, we had a story about how Jason Kelce's wife wound up getting to an altercation with some angry fan who demanded a photo. When she said, "No, we're on a date night. I really don't want to." This belligerent woman got in her face and started yelling about how she's never going to be welcome back in that town again. And then Jason Kelce's wife calls her out for the smell of alcohol on her breath.
That's who you are. You'll never be allowed in this town. No, you'll never be allowed in this town. Yeah, don't be alcohol on your breath. You're embarrassing yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself, she said to her. You'll never be allowed in this town again. That's crazy.
It's pretty funny. She's actually on their podcast a good bit. Like
Okay.
they talk about her, and then she'll be like in the background and stuff, and she'll say she's very funny.
That's such a crazy thing to say. You'll never be allowed in this town again. How could you even put that into place?
Kylie Kelce is her name.
Yeah, I think we'll have her reaction tomorrow. Their podcast is live today. So we'll see what she has to say about that incident. You know, honestly, she's just welcome to fame.
Yeah, and I think she is no dummy. She's not new to it.
Yeah. I mean, this is what, you know, in a sense, you've wanted it, you welcomed it, you're at a higher level of fame than you were a year ago, and this is the kind of stuff that happens, unfortunately.
The Swiftie factor.
Yeah, that's it.
But who has more money, though? I am curious about that.
Yeah, because you think about it, because I think Jason kind of is the one, it feels like he's the one that spearheaded the podcast, and I wonder how that signing goes. Do they make equal money off of it? Is it 50-50? You know, he had a long career. He just retired from the NFL. His brother, highest paid tight end in the NFL. We know Taylor Swift, his girlfriend, Travis's girlfriend's got a ton of money, but what about him? You're thinking maybe it's Jason Kelce.
Just because he's been in the NFL longer.
What do you think, Jaybird?
Oh, I think Virginia's wrong again.
Wrong again.
Yes, it is definitely the other brother.
Which one?
The Kelce boy.
Say his name.
You said Travis? You said Travis?
I did not.
I want Jason.
You want? Hey, no. Whoa. Somebody got a little spun in that.
I did. Travis.
Welcome to the blender, baby.
I'll take Travis.
Whoa. Good Lord. Bird, you're correct.
Yeah.
It is. The one you thought you said, I think, maybe originally. It's not a big separation, though, so you're not far off, Virginia. Travis Kelce, the estimate, is worth $50 million. His brother Jason, $40 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Travis is now getting more endorsement money. So if you look at what they made from the NFL, I think Jason did make more, but Travis will easily eclipse him.
Jason has a few. In fact, I think he had one, if I remember right, with just some other linemen from the Philadelphia Eagles. I can't remember if it was a detergent that I saw or if it was the soup that he's done with Travis as well. So, yeah, he's got his own endorsements as well.
They make their own soup?
No, it was for Campbell's. Chunky soup.
Bless your heart.
No, don't give me a fight. At least I know my... Okay, whatever.
Kelce and Stars.
Hasn't been a good segment for me.
Kelce Noodle.
Okay, out of Chris and Liam Hemsworth, which brother has more money?
Oh, definitely Chris. I bet my face...
He's got the Thor stuff, and Liam has got the Hunger Games.
I bet my face on it. It is Chris.
Okay. Virginia, do you agree?
Yeah. I don't think I know the difference.
Really?
Yeah.
I guarantee I'm right.
I never seen no Thor movie.
Guaranteeing victory on this one.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you got it. Good bit of separation there. 130 for Chris, 28 for Liam.
Oh, wow.
We're talking Thor money, y'all.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
It's a big difference.
No doubt. What about Charlie Sheen versus brother Emilio Estevez?
Let's not sleep on the Mighty Ducks franchise.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, and Charlie Sheen, 2.5 Men, but hey, look, hookers ain't cheap.
No, and neither is cocaine.
Right. Got to factor that in as well. So who is worth more money?
Man, I feel like Emilio would have been smarter with this money.
Okay.
He looks more put together.
But I think Charlie made more money. Keep in mind, too, though, Emilio has Young Guns money.
Okay. That's true.
This is tough.
What's your answer?
I'm going to go Emilio Estevez has more money.
Do you agree, Virginia?
I'm going to say Charlie.
You're going to say Charlie. One of you is correct. It's Jaybird.
Oh.
Emilio Estevez, worth an estimated $18 million. Charlie Sheen at $10 million.
Yeah, he blew a lot of money. Charlie Sheen. Remember how much money he was making on that show?
Right, absolutely, yeah. Okay, what about this one? Prince Harry or Prince William?
Oh, gosh. All right, who's who, Virginia?
Now they would...
William's the one that's still in the family.
That's with Merkel?
No.
Okay.
Merkel is Harry, and they're the ones that are out of the family.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to write this down?
Now, Prince Harry would have the Netflix and Spotify deals. Prince William is just stayed in the family. And I guess the firstborn male.
Oh, it is a William, Virginia.
What do you think, Virginia? Harry or William? Who's worth more money?
That's a good one.
That old British money.
Yeah, but Harry got them new deals.
Yep.
Are those deals really cutting it, though?
No, they're turning out to be not a good investment in the companies, but they got the money.
The Merkel podcast, I don't think's killing it.
No, it was unlistenable. I tried to listen to it.
Yeah.
She was reading.
That's what they've been saying is they've been getting all these huge deals, and they're like, did anybody check to see if anybody would actually watch or listen to anything they do?
Well, and some people said that she didn't even do the interviews. Like, somebody else would do the interviews, and they would just edit it to sound like it was her asking the questions afterwards, and she was just reading the questions.
Wow.
And it kind of sounded like that when you listened to it.
It's Prince William.
Prince William, what do you think? Do you agree, Virginia?
I think it should be William.
Okay, so you're going to say Prince William? You are correct. And I'd love to see the breakdown on this. They have Prince William as a net value of $100 million, Harry at 60.
See, one rocked the boat, one didn't.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering how much would, being the second son, what does that mean in terms of money, and how much of that $60 million is stuff Harry has brought in on his own, not being from the family?
Not being his salary from being a royal.
Right.
Being his own side hustle because he's not in the family.
Mm-hmm. That is the question.
Yeah, those would be interesting stats.
Okay, there you go. Not really.
Someone is tuned out already.
Somebody brought up this question, and it does seem a little pointless. You notice how much money they spend replenishing sand on South Florida beaches, and then what happens as soon as we get into hurricane season, which is like this next week? They're like, yep, all the beach sand is gone. How much money would you spend to replenish that? Doesn't it seem a little pointless?
Well, then what do we do then? Just not have sand out there?
I don't know. I guess that's the question. We're talking about dollars and cents with the Royals. What about with beach sand? How much do you make off of it versus how much you spend? I'll break it down for you next.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Mega Mayhem at Rapids Water Park. Mega Race, side by side. Mega Blast, zoom uphill. Mega Thrills on the first dueling water coaster in Florida. New Mega Mayhem, now open. Save 45% on a gold season pass and get free parking all season long. Only at South Florida's Mega Thrill capital, Rapids Water Park.
Demand Dave, 844-4111-LAW. Demand Dave, for a car accident or slip and fall. Need a personal injury lawyer? Make the call, 844-4111-LAW.
This is David Comras. If you've been injured in an automobile accident or as a result of a slip and fall, demand me, Dave. We're result-oriented, and I will fight hard for you. Office is located in Fort Lauderdale.
844-4111-LAW.
The Cooling Advisors team, they jump when you call. A live person is answering the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever your AC emergency happens, they jump into action. I love the fact that they're family owned and operated. A local family right here, not some big corporation from out of town. They care about their reputation because they live here and they're raising their families here as well. CoolingAdvisors.com. Ask them about the Cooling Club, where you get regular service and tune-up of your equipment, and that in the long run will save you money on maintenance, on repair, on replacement, and on energy cost. saving you as much as 30% annually on your energy when you keep up with the maintenance of your system. That's what they do at Cooling Advisors. They are your partners, trusted partners when it comes to everything AC. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
The laundry room. For as long as I can remember, this was the only place to get a good Wi-Fi connection. Until we got Xfinity. Now we have Wi-Fi all over the house. So, you're probably wondering why I'm still hanging out in here, when I could be happily streaming in the attic, basement, or literally any other room. Well, the truth is, it's warm in here. And I like the smell of dryer sheets.
Get out of here, weirdo.
Hey, close the door! You're letting cool air in.
That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi with Xfinity. Now through June 21st, get started with 300 megabit internet for $35 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And get free Wi-Fi equipment included. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Actual speeds vary.
Have you been injured in a bicycle accident? The injuries can be devastating. Rubenstein Law has been representing accident victims for over 35 years. We're proud to have a fully English and Spanish-speaking firm with 20 offices in Florida, New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. We've recovered billions for our clients. If you or a loved one has been injured in a bicycle accident, call us now. Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Office in West Palm Beach. We're open on weekends, too.
The Kia brand has really stepped it up. If you haven't driven a car from Greenway Kia, you really should go test drive one of these Kias because they are tricked out now. I love the technological advances. I love the luxury. I mean, I thought I knew what the Kia brand was about. Boy, was I wrong. This is no longer a starter car. This is no longer a stripped down basic car, which is what I thought it was. No. Kia has rebranded and Kia is here and it is impressive. Go test drive these cars. I got to test drive every single brand on the lot so I could see all the vehicles. The inventory is impressive. The technology is wow. Some of these cars had more features than my BMW. That is impressive. And at Greenway Kia, they want to make it happen for you. If you're making $350 a week, they want to approve you. You just call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Welcome. Let's play Pick a Door. Door 1 or 2?
Door 1?
You picked flood insurance. Gary, tell them what they won.
You win! Faster recovery from flooding, financial protection, and peace of mind. This hurricane season, bounce back from flood loss. Flood insurance is your winning choice. Floodsmart.gov/hurricanes.
Have you heard the news about Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar? Look, brace yourself because they've upped their game and launched a brand new menu. Yeah, my mouth is watering just thinking about their she crab bisque and luscious sterling silver Kansas City strip steak. Oh, not to mention, of course, their oysters. Plus, they've got your next event covered with their new private room that seats 70 people. Check out StringersTavern.com for weekly events, live music, reservations, and more. Stringer's Tavern and Oyster Bar in Sewell's Point for a guaranteed good time. Hey, could I get another one of these?
Well, we had the pleasure yesterday of going to see Dr. Rankin and the team at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. I just love him. I love his vibe. I love everybody in his office. It's synergy. They listen. They care. They are on it. They are top-notch. Experts, every one of them in their field. When it comes to plastic surgery, Dr. Rankin is such a gem. Trust me, when you go in there and you meet the team, you will feel like you're in the right place. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Dr. Rankin, Dr. Bauermeister, and the female plastic surgeon, Dr. Dizelle. This team listens and they care. They are experienced and their patients love their beautiful results. That's really what it's all about. Seriously, go read the patient reviews, see the testimonials, see the before and afters at aquaplasticsurgery.com, and then go see them in person in Jupiter or in Boca, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Injured? Visit Lytle Ryder Smith, Ivy, and Fromrath at foryourrights.com.
Don't forget the After the Show podcast, coming up live and uncensored. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. Now, more of the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
It does sometimes feel a little pointless to keep replenishing sand on beaches that just washes away. It feels like pretty quick. So how does that break down? How much does it cost? Because I was taking a look at just how many truckloads you've got to ship in to fill up a beach, and it's pretty crazy, actually. You're like going, gosh, okay, well, that can't be cheap. I mean, just the gas alone on the multitudes of trucks, depending upon the size of the beach, is going to be a ton of money. They say Florida has spent nearly $2 billion over more than 80 years dumping sand on its beaches. Wow. And then it just has all pretty much been washed away. So $2 billion that the ocean has gobbled up is what Florida has spent so far. And you got to keep doing it.
You got to keep doing it because tourism depends on it.
Yeah, they say just over the last 5 years, Treasure Coast governments have spent well over $100 million on beach renourishment, trucking in the sand. They say at Bathtub Beach there in Martin County, it's currently being restored at a projected cost of $7.1 million.
Whoa.
And just in 2020, the same spot had to be repaired for erosion. So you're talking about within 4 years, they're having to do the same thing again.
Well, they say the ocean can kill a person 1,000 different ways. Sounds like it can spend your money 1,000 more.
It's like a bad girlfriend.
Yeah.
It really is.
Now, they say the money itself comes from state or federal grants, but some local funds are used too. So what is the return on your investment? They say the federal government gets $230 in taxes for every dollar spent on renourishment projects. So that's a pretty good return. So you spend $1, you make $230. So if we spent $2 billion times that by $230, and that's how much money we've made on tourism.
Okay.
Let me plug that in real quick and crunch the numbers.
Yep. No math allowed on this show.
Yeah, it's a lot, Kev.
Thank you, Captain Crunch.
They say tourists spent $693.2 million in St. Lucie County during 2022 alone. So when you see a bill for spending $100 million pouring sand back on the beaches that is going to be washed away pretty quick, just getting the tourists here more than makes up for it, and by a lot.
So keep putting the sand.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. So you can complain, be like, I think that's so stupid. Well, tourism is what we do here.
It's the cost of doing business.
Absolutely. There you go. Coming up here in a couple minutes, Jaybird is going to talk some more sense to you. He's got his thought for the day after a little Olivia Rodrigo. This is Vampire.
Hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. I see the parties and diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, you sunk your teeth into me. Bloodsucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a damn vampire. Every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad, bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? Ooh, what a mesmerizing, paralyzing, tragic little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me damn vampire. You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't, cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand. That makes you real big mistakes, but you make the worst wanna look fine. I should've known it was strange, you only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. That way you sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. I'm a sucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a damn vampire.
Oh, yeah, baby. Jaybird rock out the Rio. There you go.
I like that song a lot.
It's a
too.
great
That's my
song.
color.
She's so good too. When you watch her perform it live, like,
Yeah.
wow, girl.
She got it.
Get it.
Very talented. All right, Bird, we got the after the show coming up. Take us there with your thought for the day.
Talked a lot about reality today, no?
We did?
Well, reality is created by the mind. We can change our reality by changing our mind.
Oh, I like that.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.